Yo, what the heck is going on, everybody? It's me, Michael Game Show here, and welcome to my Loud House 10-year anniversary special. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Michael, this isn't the Loud House. Why are you playing Among Us instead of doing like Loud House review stuff? Well, first of all, I'd rather not deal with the toxic Loud House fan base because, not everyone agrees with my opinions, but that's obvious. But there are some people that will just literally bash my opinion, like no matter what I do, for something that is just so meaningless that it's just not really worth my time doing. But don't worry, I do have plans to do that stuff, but I'm not gonna do a video on it. That would be a community post. But you'll see what it is. It's basically just doing season one episodes of tier lists of which I think are the best episodes of season one and which other things are the worst and which I think are just okay. But anyway, yeah. So this is since the Loud House is going to be 10 years old in a couple weeks as I'm recording this. I decided to do a little bit of special with it to celebrate its 10-year anniversary. And well, obviously I'm going to do other things, not just this one. But like I do have plans to go to Disneyland and all that stuff and celebrate it there with the Loud House, like character rides and stuff, like not the real ones, obviously, because they're not real. And the tier list I just mentioned, and this of the Loud House. So let me explain how I'm going to do this one. So obviously I'm playing Among Us, and it's been a while since I actually played Among Us, so I'm excited to play it again. What I'm going to do for this video is that I'm going to play 15 games of Among Us. Yes, you heard that right, folks. 15 games of Among Us. But I won't be recording them all 15 in one day because it's just going to get repetitive and I'm going to be super tired by the end of that. So I'm only going to do like maybe 6 or 7 rounds depending how I feel when I do that. But what I'm going to do is play 15 rounds and do every single character of the main Loud House characters. So from the Loud parents to the Loud siblings, and I'm also going to include Lincoln's best friend Clyde, and I'll add myself as well because that makes 15. There's 13 members of the Loud family, and then Clyde, which is Lincoln's best friend, which is 14, and then add myself, which is 15. And then I'm going to be playing all 5 of the maps 3 times each. So I have a spinning wheel on my phone, and no, I'm not going to show it what it is, so you'll just see which character is going to be each time. That I'm going to, the wheel's going to pick for me of which character I'm going to play as for that round and which map I'll be playing that round. And if I play the map 3 times, I'm going to eliminate it. So yeah, that's how it's going to work. I'm really excited to do this. So that means I have a pretty high chance to get an imposter. If I had to predict how many times I'm going to get an imposter, I would say probably 3 times. If I get imposter at least 3 times, I think that's pretty good. But who knows, because I don't get to choose, it's complete randomness. But if all 15 rounds, I should probably get an imposter at least once, right guys? So yeah, I'm like super excited to do this. I also have another announcement to make, which is, so remember how I said I'm only going to do 3 things of Allows? Well, I kind of lied because I'm also going to do another separate video of Among Us, but I'm going to do the hide and seek mode. I don't think I ever recorded hide and seek mode before, but I have thought about doing it for a long time, but I just never got really into it. But now I'm excited to do it, and I want to do it with celebrate the Loud House 10-year anniversary. Also, before we get this video started, I just want to say the main reason why I'm doing these stuff is because I am permanently quitting being a fan of the Loud House, and I have a few reasons why I'm doing it. Mostly because the Loud House fandom's just been incredibly toxic recently. Like this year, it's just been worse. They've just been extremely stupid recently, especially last year. Like they just will not shut up about the show like over and over again. And look, I know I talked about the show a lot before, but holy crap, these fandom like just cannot stop talking about it like over and over again. It just gets really annoying. Like even I can get annoyed with it after a while, despite being one of my favorite shows on TV. And plus, I'm just so sick of the fans just complaining about the same crap over and over again about the show. Like, I won't be going into too much details of what it is because if you watched the show or heard of it, you pretty much have a good idea of what I'm talking about. And and also fans have been extremely annoying me recently, and I know I said that like 3 times, but really they have been extremely annoying me, like me as a person, because I got the same comment like 40 freaking times. Like I'm not joking of saying I'm excited for the Loud House 10-year anniversary. Like seriously, over and over again. Like you have no idea how annoying I got with that person. Like just because he just wouldn't say anything, but I'm excited for the last 10-year anniversary. And you know what's even stupider is that half of the time when he says it has nothing to do with the Loud House. Like I'm not even joking. Like I would post something about, let's just say about the LA Kings. Like let's just say, oh, they got eliminated by Edmonton yet again, and then some random idiot that is a fan of the Loud House will say, I'm excited for the Loud House 10-year anniversary. Like, come on, dude, shut up. That has nothing to do with the Loud House. That is about hockey. Or sports in general. Like, seriously. It got so bad that I literally had to block that guy. Like, okay, maybe it's not the most mature thing to do, but at the same time, but since I got like 40 comments of it, like, over and over again, you kind of don't really blame me, don't you? Also, there was another person that kept sending me links to the Loud House or like other things I don't really give a crap about, and it got so annoying that I had to block him as well. And oh, the cat! Hang on, guys, my cat is meowing. Okay, so anyway, the last person I want to talk about is also the one that keeps saying that the same country that he is from, like greetings from whatever country it is. Like it's cool what country he was from, but seriously, I do not need to hear it several times. Like I get it where you're from. I mean, it's cool, but again, it just gets really annoying after a while. And I just don't even care. So yeah, I've just not been a fan of the Loud House fandom recently, and they've been pissing me off so much. And also the recent Loud House episodes I've seen in season 9, and of course a certain movie from the Christmas movie, both are just extremely terrible that I just feel like it's just best for me to like leave the fandom and the fans in general. Well, okay, I'm not really part of the fandom, but leave the Loud House community. That's the better word to explain. Yeah. Also, there's one more thing is that I actually did Loud House review last year, and some guy asked me, can he review a certain episode? And it's on its anniversary, whatever that date is. I was like, yeah, sure. I probably won't do it on the anniversary, but because I was busy at the time. I was in college. I was just trying to focus on college right now. So I'll do it whenever I can. So I'm not joking. This guy kept bugging me like every like 2 weeks, saying like, when you're gonna review that episode? When you're gonna review that episode? I was like, dude, I'm trying to do something. Like, I'm very busy right now. And then guess what? You know what the worst part is? When I eventually did review that episode, the guy just didn't like it at all. Like, okay, so I just completely wasted my time, and then put that effort in, and you just did not like it. So yeah, that was the final straw for me with the reviews. That's one of the reasons why I rarely talk about the show anymore. So yeah, I'm sorry for the long intro, but this is more of like a special type. So anyway, let's just get the video started because I don't want to get pissed off with the fandom anymore. But yeah, I'm just excited. Happy 10-year anniversary to the Loud House. I remember when it first came out, I was 11 years old. I'm now 21. The first episode I ever saw as a kid, which you guys are not going to believe it, but well, if you follow me, you probably know what it is. But for those of you who don't know, it is the Loud House Season 1 episode, Making the Case. Yeah, the episode where Lincoln literally makes embarrassing videos out of his sisters and posts it on the internet and gets scolded by them. Like, not even joking. In fact, the first scene I ever saw the Loud sisters together was that scene where, for some reason, everyone got scared of, which I don't get because it wasn't scary at all. Maybe it was from the music, but even still, like, I don't know how people find that scary. It was not scary at all. That's just absolutely pathetic. And yeah, that's how I got introduced to the Loud House. I just randomly found it on TV. And after watching probably Paw Patrol or something, and it was just on. And then eventually I started getting into it thanks to the Sweet Spot. And because my dad had a seizure at the time, I just didn't know what to do. So yeah, I've been following the Loud House ever since, and I'm glad I did because I met a lot of great people of the Loud House community. I just wish the fan base was just better, but it isn't. It's complete toxic and stuff. Okay, for real, guys, let's actually get into the video. And as you can see, this is actually not my first attempt recording this video. I actually recorded it a while ago, but I wasn't really happy with it because I was making the stupid mistakes that I should have said and stuff. And, like, you know, just mispronunciation and stuff I said. And I just got really mad at myself. And I really didn't enjoy the video. I did enjoy it at the end, but I decided, nah, I'm going to scrap the original one. So, yeah, so this is my second attempt recording this, and I hope it goes better. But hey, so far I liked my intro a lot better because it was actually smooth and stuff, even if it did take a pretty long time. But I promise that most of my intros are not this long, but I'm doing it for like a special reason, and I was explaining what I'm doing, so it's the only reason why it's a lot longer than it really should be. Alright everybody, as you can see, for the first game, I'm going to be Rita Loud, who is the mother of 11 children. Yeah, I'm not joking. 11 freaking children. How did she manage to do that? Is beyond me. I have no idea. But, whatever. I mean, she wants to have a bunch of kids, so be it. Rita Loud. Oh boy. I don't know how I actually really feel about her because I have there are some things I like about her, but there are some things I really don't like about her. I mean, I know she tries her best as a mom, but really she really isn't that good of a mom. But again, at least she's better than Timmy's mom, I guess. But then again, there is that that episode that we don't talk of, where she literally kicked out her own son out of the house, like. And no, I am not making that up. That actually did happen on the show. Why? Who the hell knows? Because you can literally get arrested for child abuse. Because that's what literally it is. It was child abuse. Completely awful. But yeah, I don't like talking about that episode, and I'm sure you don't want to hear about it either. But yeah, I just don't really care for this character, honestly, that much. She has a few moments, but just, whatever to me. I think her best episode, in my opinion, is probably... which episodes I consider good for her? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I really cannot think of any good episodes for her. I mean, Sleepless in Warrior Woods, maybe, from Season 7, but that's not really about her. That's more her and Lily. Yeah, I seriously cannot think of any good episodes of her at all. Maybe, the Season 1 episode... I forgot the name of the episode, but it's from Season 1. I'll show a picture of the one I'm talking about. If I remember it, I probably remember it randomly, but I just don't remember it right now. It's the novel idea. It's that episode where Lincoln wants to go to his dad's office, but it was take your daughter to work day and spend the day at his mom's dentist's office. But yeah. And if I have to say her worst episode, it's easily Rita Her Rights. Like, I really do not like that episode. An episode where you want to feel bad for her, but you really don't really feel bad for her at all. You want to root against her and hope she fails miserably. Oh yeah, she also got put in jail. Like, not even joking. For a crime spree or something like that. But anyway, let's get this party on the road and start this special. Because it's going on for too long itself because I had to introduce the character and stuff. God damn it, I really need to make these shorter, do I? Also, if you're wondering how I'm going to play as, like, the imposters and the rule setting stuff, is that I'm going to keep the rules on, obviously. Well, I'm not going to be the host, but the only reason why I was in my own room is so I can, like, talk freely about what I was going to say instead of, like, being interrupted by, like, starting the game and stuff. So, yeah, that's why I did it. So the rules will be on still. It doesn't matter how many imposters we have. We can have 1, 2, or 3. I would personally prefer 2, but for some reason, Among Us really does 3 nowadays. I don't know why. And whatever map we play on, that's what we're going to play. So yeah, not much else to really say about that. So let's actually get this party on the road. Oh, and also if you guys noticed that I obviously pick her color as coral, and I'm also picking most of these Loud characters of the characters that they usually wear as clothing because might be their favorite colors. I don't know if that's actually true or not because some they never said, but this is based on what clothes they're wearing. Some of them might be a little hard because some of them wear the same clothes as other like. So I'll explain more what color I pick for those characters when we get there. And as for Rita herself with the costume, there was really nothing for her to really give, like at all. I mean, I did give her the note to self sign because, well, she's a writer, so it kind of makes sense for her. So yeah, and yes, I'm going to keep the mini crewmate because I always will keep the mini crewmate. I don't care which character I'm playing as and stuff. The only time I'll ever not play a mini crewmate is when I absolutely have to. But luckily today I'm not doing that. So mini crewmate is here to stay. Alright, for game one. Ooh, I'm the imposter as Rita Loud. Ooh, this should be interesting. Because, I mean, I guess Rita is technically a criminal because, she got arrested in that one episode of season 3. Rita her rights. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm obviously playing Mary HQ because that's what the wheel picked. And I'm the Viper. Okay, this should be interesting. Hooray, I am a mom that has committed crimes. Let's go. Oh, I thought it was a dead body for a sec, but it's me having to kill that person, which I'm not gonna kill because it's kind of too risky. And also, we have 12 people in this game, so and there's 3 imposters, so it's probably gonna go a little bit quickly, but it's not really a bad thing. And I'm not gonna kill because again, it's too risky. Okay, finally I'm out of here. Okay. Probably best if I don't kill right away. I'm gonna say where. So Rose and Blue are my imposter buddies. I was not expecting to get the imposter the first try. Holy crap! And I'm playing the mom, who actually committed crimes. Or I guess. I don't know, is crime stream illegal? Like, I never really heard of that being a thing or not. Ooh, what should I say that sounds like Rita's character? I can't really think of, like, catchphrase that she really has on the show. I'm sure she has some, but I don't know. It's not like I literally got this or, okay, that's not really a catchphrase, but literally is. Oh, the man with the plan. That was another one I was thinking of. I don't know. The show doesn't really have a lot of catchphrase, only for like a certain amount of characters. I mean, it's not like a repetitive show. It's not like Paw Patrol. Like Paw Patrol is a repetitive show. It's also a preschool show. Loud House is more of a preteen show. Because I think the age for Loud House is 7 to 10. I think. I'm not 100% sure. But it's definitely not preschool, like not 2 to 4-year-olds. I'm gonna fix the reactor. I'm gonna kill you. Get into. Okay, there we go. Oh. Crap. Where am I supposed to go? Crap. No! I am so screwed. Come on. Well, I am screwed. I don't know how to defend myself. I saw black vent. I could try that, but it's probably not gonna work. I don't know if he's gonna accuse me, so that's why I'm gonna put vent as a defense, but that's really like the best defense I can do. In is it DEC? I think that's how you say it. I don't know how to spell trust. TRU Okay. Yeah. I knew there was engineers. I don't know how many engineers there are, but I'm trying to defend myself as much as I can. Oh, people are voting for Rose. Okay. I need to get rid of Black. What's my cooldown? I actually don't know. What is my kill cooldown? I don't know. Let's figure it out. Oh, it's like 12 seconds. I need to find Black. Oh, there he is. Just want to get rid of him. They're gonna find the body, but I just want to get rid of Black. I don't really care. I can try Self. Ah, crap, that's how I spell Self. There we go. Oh, they're not accusing me, never mind. I'm surprised they're not accusing me. Because, because I literally ran in when Banana was up in that area. And somehow they didn't accuse me. I'm gonna put IDK. One thing I would say, but I probably won't have time to type it, is that I will never lock my son out of the house. And then people will be like, what the hell are you talking about? But Loud House fans will know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, we'll vote for Rose. Not really gonna matter. We just need 2 kills. Ooh, I got lucky. Okay, all we need is just 2 more kills. Okay, so I think I'm gonna sabotage comms this time. So we just need 2 more kills. Okay, Blue. Are you gonna kill someone? Are you just gonna stall? Actually, let's just stall. No, I can't. Crap. Oh, Banana's not here. I thought Banana was there. Damn it. Come on, Blue, we need to kill someone. Okay. I saw Lime. I saw Lime. I saw Lime. I saw T-U-S. No. Wait, it's T-R-U-S-T, right? Yeah, okay. Trust me. They're probably gonna vote for me out, but whatever. Hey, I had a surprisingly good run. I'm gonna put he killed. I'm probably... Yeah, okay. So who's the other imposter? Oh, I'm just kidding. I already know who it is. It's Blue. Hey, I mean, hey, at least, some people wanted her, you know what, for literally locking her own son out of the house. So I guess they got their wish. I guess. Okay, that's really an awful way to do that, guys. Don't actually do that. But no joke, people have actually have said that to her before. Or wants the show to, like, you know what. But it's a kid's show. They're not going to do that. See, this is one of the reasons why the Loud House fandom is awful. I mean, there's other reasons as well, but I won't go into much detail about it. Oh, look, my friend Prism is online. Alright, Blue, come on. We need, I think, 2 more kills? 1 or 2? I think 2. Okay. Come on. Come on, Blue. It's in tunnel. Okay. Yeah. Come on, Blue. So, Lime, are you gonna say anyone? I think it's Maroon. Oh, oh, come on, Blue. Come on, Blue. Vote Maroon. Vote Maroon. If you vote Maroon, we win. Come on. Come on. Come on, Blue. Come on. Yes, we won! I actually won as the imposter as one of the Loud characters. Let's freaking go. And it's the one that actually commit crimes in the show. Let's go. One down and 14 more rounds to go. Dear Lord, this is going to be a very long video. But it's so worth it to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of one of my favorite shows of all time. Or at least used to be. Alright, it's time to go to the next characters. What will it be and which map will we play on? You'll find out. Alright, everybody, so the next character I'm going to be playing as is Lori Loud. And the map I'm going to be playing is the airship. So, woohoo. One of my favorite characters on the show. Who was actually pretty bossy during the first season, but kind of slowly got into maturity during season 3 and season 4 and season 5 and season 6, even though she was hardly in season 5 and 6. And then, yeah. I'll talk more about her character in the actual game. So, yeah, I really like Lori a lot. My mom really likes her a lot. She said that's actually one of her favorite characters on the show because, well, she is the oldest of the Loud family. My mom's the oldest of her family, so she can relate to her, like, you know, being kind of bossy and being the oldest of everything. So, yeah. And I'm going to be playing as the airship map, the biggest map in the entire game. Okay, I don't know if Phone Girl is actually bigger, but whatever, one of the biggest in the game. And will I get imposter for Lori for the second time in a row? Let's find out. Oh, guys, if you're wondering why do I have Lori wearing bunny ears, well, that's because there was literally nothing for her to like wear as a costume, and I thought since the Loud House was originally supposed to be about rabbits, yes, it was true. I decided why not reference it to what it was originally supposed to be about rabbits. So that's why she has bunny ears here. Also, in the thing, when I talk about Lori, I kind of forgot to remove the take note of that from Rita, so that was my fault, but whatever. Oh my god, no way. I am actually the imposter for 2 games in a row. And I'm the Viper for 2 games in a row. Alright, now, question is, can I move? I can. Okay, thank God. So, anyway, so Lori Loud, so what I consider my favorite episode of Lori? Honestly, I don't really know. I think her best episode is probably... I don't know, like, Gown Out is pretty good, even though that's more of a low focus episode. Her recent episode, Bean Dreamer or something like that. I think that's what it's called. That's also one of my favorites. It's actually really good. It's the episode where she starts becoming a counselor or a teacher, where she almost went to college at a goddamn coffee university. Yeah, I'm not joking. I don't know why. But she decided to become a teacher instead. Well, tried to get to it. You know what's funny is that she said that she quit school in the Living the Dreamboat, but yes, she does realize she has to go to college to be a teacher or counselor, right? Oh, emergency V. Yeah, I haven't made any moves yet because there were too many people around and I couldn't kill. I have trashed. There's no visual tasks in this map. Yeah, this map is huge. Who called the? Oh, Lime did. Jenny? Oh, Tan. His name is Tan. Why? Oh, I never played this map before. Okay. Well, I still remember when the airship map was introduced. It was a huge deal, and it was actually the worst map. Although my friend Jordan defends it because he's into Henry Stickmin, and I think if I remember correctly, I think they own Henry Stickmin, Inner Sloth. If I remember correctly, I don't actually remember. All right, so my imposter buddies are pink and purple this time. It's not blue and what color was my imposter buddy last time? It was rose, was it? Yeah, I think it was rose. It's red. Okay, well they're saying it's tan and rose. Alright. Or tan and red. Oh, it's not the imposter. Anyway, and what is my least favorite Lori episode? And obviously it's Trouble Barring, or I think that's how I pronounce it. It's just a terrible episode. But you want to know something very interesting that I just don't understand about people with Lori's character and stuff, especially in that episode? Okay, so before Lori went back to home after taking a gap year from college, a lot of fans really did not like her going to college, even though they were okay with her going to college back in season 5 or season 4, but then they were heavily against it in season 5. So yeah, okay, let me rephrase that. So people were okay with Lori going to college back in season 4, and then they were heavily against it in season 5. And interesting enough, Chris Savino also wanted Lori to go to college, but in the interview in like I think 2022 or 21 or 22, I can't remember what year, one of those two, he said that he was against Lori going to college, which he's a hypocrite. And then, so Lori went back to college in Homeward Boundary, and then the Loud House fandom was like very pissed off about how her siblings got away with the stuff that they did, and how they want Lori to go back to her old form from season 1, which, by the way, people don't like her old form from season 1. But then when Trouble Boundary came around, everyone freaked out saying, oh no, she's back in her old form, she needs to go to her new form and stuff. Like, even though they literally admitted that they want Lori to go back to her old form. So, guys, what the hell do you want? Do you want the old Lori or the new Lori? Like, it's not that hard. Make up your goddamn mind. It's crap like this, like, I can't even respect the episode of Homeward Boundary anymore. Or take people seriously. Because that is just freaking pathetic. I mean, yes, I do agree that Lori was awful in Trouble Barring. But wanting her to go back to her old form and then not immediately afterwards just makes you look like hypocrites. And this is not the only time this has happened on the show. In fact, it happened several times. Where the fandom like wants something and then they complain that that's not what they wanted, even though they literally just said that's what they wanted. So they got what they want and then they immediately hated it when it actually does happen. One example of that happening, that happened in Naughty or Nice. I'll talk more of that when I get to Lincoln's character side, when I get to him. But it also happened with Luna's character. So yeah, the fandom is just complete idiots, and I can't take them seriously anymore because of it. Or that's one of the reasons. I mean, I haven't taken the fandom seriously in years. Since like season 4, I think. Actually, no, more like season... No, season 4. Okay, I need to kill someone. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna find and kill. If I get caught, I get caught. Well, damn it. I was trying to find someone to kill. I could have killed Yellow, but I couldn't. Alright, okay, I need to get one more kill. Because this has been boring. Like, they've been doing the kill for me. Even though, I'm not really that great as the imposter. Boba Fett. Oh my god. Star Wars, let's go. It's pink. Oh, yes. Yes, please, let's vote out pink. gonna put okay then. I'm not gonna put literally. God damn it, I don't know how to spell literally. Because if you don't know, that's what she says that all the time. In fact, she says it so much it's like got to me to actually say that a lot. But the problem is I don't know how to spell literally. Like I say that all the time. And she does as well. It's funny how people complain that she says that constantly, even though like I've seen other people say that word all the time. Myself does it, my mom does it. I've seen people on the internet. So yeah, I don't know how people got really annoyed with it. It's just a common thing that I mean people have said things but oh, we won. I mean come on, we all have like some things that we say repeatedly no matter what. I think we won. No, we have one more. Okay, come on, this is my chance. I need to kill. I need to kill. I need to kill. Of course, Pink is... Come on, I want to get a kill. I want to get a kill. I want to get a kill. Please don't kill. Please don't kill. Dread. Perfect, 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 perfect. No! Damn it. I was trying to kill, but it didn't let me... But hey, we won. I was the imposter and I literally won by doing absolutely nothing because I literally didn't do anything. Oh my god, I kind of wish that I did, but whatever. I don't care. I already won as the imposter, so I can really care less. So anyway, it's time to go to the next loud and the next map. What will it be? You'll see. All right, everybody. So for the third game, the next character I'm going to be playing as is Luann Loud. And I'm also going to play the skills for her. She is one of the most controversial characters for me because there are people that like this character, but I don't know. Like, she has a lot of unlikable moments that, especially recently, because for the life of me, I cannot figure out why people like this character. Like, at all. I mean, she's not the only character I had that question to. That's also Lynn. But seriously, why do people even like this character? Like, I'm still trying to figure out. I mean, her best episodes were probably like... what were her best episodes? Yeah, I'm trying to think. Head Pose Anxiety. That episode is awesome. That's actually considered one of the best episodes of all time. But believe it or not, from season 3. It's actually, yeah. It's one of my favorite episodes of season 3 as well. She was pretty good in that one. But yeah, her worst episode, in my opinion, is Fool Me Twice. Like, she was just completely awful in that episode. And it's funny because people actually defended her actions in that episode, especially when it first came out. Nowadays, people consider that to be the worst episode ever, or well, actually not the worst ever, but one of them. And they hated Luann in that episode because, well, her actions in the episode, even though people actually really did defend her. Why did they defend her for her actions? I have no idea. But anyway, her costume is literally, well, it's kind of supposed to be a clown. I know that little bush thing, like bush costume or whatever that is not really a clown. But it's just kind of close to it, I guess. So, yeah, she's a comedy guy. And since she's a comedy guy, that means she tries to be extremely funny. And if you know me, then you know that I'm not really the biggest fan of comedy. And why? Well, comedy tries to be funny, and that makes sense, because they try to tell jokes all the time. Actually, a crewmate, they say, oh, damn it, I actually want to be imposter because she would have fit so perfectly as the imposter. Oh, but I'm the scientist. Alright, but yeah. Yeah, I don't find comedy really that funny. Like, I don't care what people say about comedy, and the point is to try to make people laugh. If you try to be funny, then you just fail miserably. You want to know what makes me laugh, usually? Is, sassy jokes. Or people being sassy, which is one of the reasons why I like characters like Lola Loud. Amber from Sophia the First. Ooh, 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 I know what I'm gonna say. Ha, ha, ha. Alright. Get it. Because back in the day, she used to say that all the time. She doesn't say that as much anymore, but she still does say that. Oh, guys, I just have a thought. You know how I said that I struggle to figure out why people like Luann? There's an example of an episode that recently came out a while ago, actually. I think like a few months ago. Oh, they voted. I was not expecting that at all. I wasn't even reading what was going on. Oh my god, it's actually funny. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so they're accusing me of being a viper. Alright, I wasn't even paying attention at all. But yeah. Anyway, so one of the recent episodes of The Loud House is the perfect example why I don't like Luann, and I just struggle to figure out why people like this character. And that is, in the episode Scene Stealers, she got hired by Lincoln and Clyde to do one of their movies of David Steele. Or Dave Steele, it's not David Steele. But, yeah. And for some reason, throughout the entire episode, she just does nothing but torture them, like, over and over again. Like, it gets way too far. And she just tortures them for no reason. Like, I don't. Maybe when she got fired, she probably got salty for it. I literally have no idea. And the worst part is that people actually defended her. Like, I'm not joking. People did. I was like, why are people defending this character? She was the one that literally made things worse for Lincoln and Clyde. Okay, maybe Lincoln and Clyde were at fault. I don't know. But again, Luann's behavior is just so inexcusable. Like, she even said in the episode that actors do act a little bit crazy just to try to stay in character. But my god, she just went way too far, that to the point that I highly doubt that even actors behave like this. Hell, even Lola didn't behave like that in the season 7 episode Scream Queen. So, what the hell is your excuse with Luann? And why did you defend her? Like, seriously, I would like to know, why did you think Luann was the best character of that episode? And why do you think Lincoln and Clyde were in the wrong when they really didn't do anything wrong at all in the episode? I don't understand at all. It's one of the reasons why I don't respect Luann, like, at all. Yep, that's it. Even my mom finds this character annoying and questions why people liked her as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it with Luann's section. So yeah, next up is Game 4. That was actually a quick one, but like I said, I don't really have too much to say about her. So yeah, that's just how I feel about her. So you'll see what the next character will be. Ooh, I almost at level 71. Alright, so the next character that I'm going to be playing as is Clyde McBride, Lincoln's best friend. And as you can see, I'm going to play Bear HQ for the second time. Clyde is an interesting character because he's one of those characters that cannot carry an episode by himself, or rarely ever. But yeah, that's about it. Oh yeah, he also has overprotective dads. There are a few episodes where he did actually fight on his own, but most of the time when he's ever like the main star, he just cannot carry an episode by himself. He's basically like Patrick Star from SpongeBob. Like, he needs like to have like set. They used to have like the main characters to bounce off for him to like really work, and that is, of course, Lincoln. He needs to have Lincoln or like any other characters. Like, he just cannot carry it by himself. So yeah, what is my favorite Clyde episode? That would be the season 2 episode Baby Steps. That's actually one of my favorite episodes of season 2. My least favorite Clyde episode, I really don't know. Oh yeah, I do. It's the Flying Solo from season 5. That one sucks. That was like one of his worst appearances ever. I cannot believe what they did to him in that episode. He was just so. I don't know if out of characters are the right word, but it was pretty bad. That's for sure. He literally sabotaged Lincoln to be like a star at singing because he wanted to be the main star, and Lincoln wasn't even trying to try out for it in the first place. He just did it by complete accident. So speaking of baby steps, I actually had an argument one time with a friend of mine because the episode hinted that Clyde was going to be a big brother because there's a bunch of baby stuff on there. And I said that Clyde was really dumb in that episode because it was very obvious from the start that Clyde wasn't going to be a big brother. Why? Because he has 2 dads. So how can they have a baby with 2 dads? It makes no freaking sense at all. But the guy like defended Clyde's actions or his stupidity, even though I thought he was extremely dumb in the episode, believing he was being the big brother. You know, it was like very obvious that it wasn't true. Although the episode did kind of do a poorly job of like hinting that it wasn't going to be a baby, it was going to be a kitten instead. I mean, the only thing that makes sense about it is that if they were actually going to be adopting a baby, but no, they didn't. So yeah, I did not like Clyde. I did not like him. I did not like him how dumb he was. But the episode itself was actually awesome. I like how he bonds with Lincoln's little sisters. That was actually a cute moment. It's actually one of the best moments of the show's history. Clyde bonding with Lincoln's little sisters. Oh, I'm a crewmate for Clyde. I think he would not want to be the imposter in real life because he gets so anxious. It's probably for the best that I'm a crewmate instead of the imposter. Also, speaking of Clyde's dads, they were extremely popular when they were first announced. Or when they first show up. When they were first introduced. Because of, you know, the whole VAT thing. It was extremely popular at the time. Well, it still kind of is now. But nowadays, Clyde's dads are actually one of the most hated characters on the show because they don't respect his dads anymore because of his overprotectiveness of Clyde. It gets really annoying. And yeah, I never liked Clyde's dads from the start in the first place. But yeah, when they were first introduced, they were heavily praised, but now they're like one of the most hated characters on the show. And you know, interesting enough, one of is it Harold? I think it was Harold. His voice actor left after season 6. I'm not really sure why he left. I'm guessing he just got burned out of the show or was doing other stuff. So yeah, he's the first like adult character that as far as I'm aware, that actually changed voice acting after doing a character for a long time. As far as I'm aware, I could be totally wrong about that. I'm gonna put I'm scared. SCEAR? That's not how you spell scared. I'm just gonna skip. I wasn't really paying attention to what's going on. I'm not really paying attention to what's really actually happening in these games. I'm just like explaining my opinions of each characters of the show while also playing this game, celebrating the show's 10-year anniversary. Also, especially in season 2, Clyde was shoehorned a lot in the earlier seasons. Again, especially in season 2. Because there's been plenty of times in the earlier seasons where Clyde was in the episode, but he really had no purpose of being in there at all. Like, the episode would have done perfectly fine without him, and nothing would have changed.
In fact, one of my friends actually said that he served no purpose in the recent summer camp episode taking off or in general. But I find it more useful than the season 9 episode Hologram Jam, because at least he actually did something in that episode compared to Hologram Jam where he did absolutely nothing. Oh. I found it. Oh, that's hilarious! I found a body and I was about to report it, but someone beat me to it. So I have an idea what I'm going to say. I found a body. But I got too scared. S-C... How do you spell scared? I don't know. I don't remember. No. I found a body, but I got too scared. Oh, that is such Clyde. Okay, they're thinking it's pink, so I think we should vote for pink. Nope, that's not pink. That's not pink! Okay, I managed to vote in time. Oh, it's tied. Damn it. You know what's something interesting about Clyde, especially back then, is that one of the YouTubers that used to do the Loud House reviews actually did not like Clyde and hate him with a burning passion. And I was thinking, oh wait, my mom also hates Clyde with a burning passion as well. It's kind of hilarious. Because, yes, my mom does watch the show with me a lot, and she cannot stand Clyde. As she considered him one of the most annoying characters on the show, besides like Luann and Lenny and maybe Luna. Oh, and Lynn. Lynn is another one she cannot stand. Pink is not safe, LOL. I'm voting pink. Okay. Pink it is then.
Actually, I don't know if it's pink. Is safe. I know it's lime. Ooh, saying it's lime. Okay, we got an interesting arguments here. Okay, we voted out lime. Well, lime was the imposter. All right, let's go. And do I have anything else to say about Clyde? Not really. I mean, there's gonna be an episode called Clyde Can't Decide, which I'm not really looking forward to it. But I guess it'd be kind of relatable because, I have a hard time deciding things as well. But I just hope they don't make it too repetitive or annoying and stuff. No, this is where I found the dead body, but I didn't report. I should probably do that. The next time I see the dead body, I'm just going to stand right on it and let someone else report it. Pretend like, Clyde is too scared to report the body. That's if that happens. Can I say? How dare he kill? That's not nice. No. That's not nice. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's go with orange. Mia. Mia, 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 Mia. Okay, I don't know why I said that. Alright, was it orange? It was orange. One imposter left. Alright, who's the last imposter? I have no idea. All I have is one more task. But I hope I find a dead body because I'm not going to report it. Yeah, I did see someone vent it, but it's probably an engineer. Boy, what if I die? You know, surprisingly, I haven't died at all in any of these games yet. I'm kind of surprised. I have to do a task here. Oh, I see red vented. Probably an engineer. Okay. Nope, wrong one. I think pink. I'll put Y, because I actually have no idea. Okay. I mean, I guess. Oops. I mean, we do have 7 people, but there's only one imposter left, so we can definitely take a gamble on pink. Okay, there's only one imposter left, so yeah, I'm voting pink. If we get it wrong, we get it wrong. It's not a huge deal. It's not gonna kill us. If we get it right, great. It was pink. Oh my god, let's go. Alright, that is it for the Clyde section. Let's see which character I will get next. And also map as well. Ooh, I got to level 71. Congrats to me. That's what I get for celebrating the Loud House 10-year anniversary. Alright, so the next character I'm going to be playing as for the 5th round? Yeah, I think it's the 5th round. Is Lisa Loud. One of my least favorite characters on the show because she is extremely annoying. And she does weird studies. Like, studying people's crap. Okay, maybe that's just in the earlier seasons. But no joke, she actually did that. Like, I'm not joking. But yeah, she does a lot of things. She's probably the most unrealistic character on the show. Like, you know how people always complain about the show being unrealistic nowadays? Well, people also forget that Lisa was completely unrealistic during season 1. So yeah, what is my favorite Lisa Loud episode? Oh, the Mad Scientist. Like, I really like that one. That's actually one of my favorite Lisa episodes because it's just like I like the ending. Like the ending is one of the best of the season. She misses her family and stuff and wants to go back home. Although I will admit the ending of it, like the actual ending, like how she got back, is incredibly stupid. Like I will admit, but like the heartwarming part of it, like near it, was awesome. And my least favorite Lisa Loud episode, ooh, I don't know, that's a tough one. There's a lot of Lisa episodes I'm not really a huge fan of. Behind the Science, or Bland the Science, or whatever that's called. It just hit my brain. I know what it is. It is, well, actually, it's not my, okay. In terms of the episode wise, it's actually okay, but in terms of but it's one of my least favorite Lisa performance. That is Intottable, or I'll show a picture of that episode. It's the episode where Lisa has to go to Darcy's birthday party, but she also has like a scientist she has to go to. And people had tried to tell me that Lisa actually cares about Darcy and wants to go to her birthday party, but if you actually watch the episode, Lisa gives 2 craps about Darcy. She did not care about Darcy at all. Like, I don't care if you try to convince me that she actually does. She didn't. And don't tell me that the ending was really good. It really wasn't. It was just awful. I really did not like Lisa in that episode. And also, it was the episode that made me realize that Darcy is nothing but a fan service character. Because that was when my opinions of Darcy became really changed. Because I used to really like the character, but now I see her as a fan service character. Especially in the Halloween special. Like that, her appearances were just incredibly forced, especially in the second half. Anyway, so for my Lisa costume, I have her as kind of mostly kind of like a scientist doctor, and also put glasses because she wears glasses, and also the color green because that's what she wears. She wears a green sweater. Would it be cool if I actually got the scientist because she's actually a scientist? Actually, is there a scientist in this one? There is. There's two of them. I hope I get it. That'll be awesome. But if I'm the imposter, that'll also be kind of interesting because maybe I'll get to study bodies. Alright, come on. Scientist, 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 scientist. Damn it. I was hoping I was the scientist because it would fit her role so badly. Or so much, not badly. Alright, we got keys. I have an idea. I'm going to randomly accuse someone. Because, Lisa's supposed to be a smart one, right? She's supposed to know everything, right? So maybe if I tried, even though it's going to be... The odds of actually getting the imposter just randomly guess are extremely low. Like winning the lottery. But I'm going to do it. I'm just going to randomly accuse someone. And then I'm just going to keep accusing it until either I get voted out or they get voted out. Yeah, this is probably going to cause me to get sus a lot. But again, I don't really care. Like, normally I wouldn't do this, but since I'm doing, character-wise, I'm doing it. Okay, so who's going to be my victim? Oh my god. Luna. That's the perfect one to accuse. I'm going to put it's Luna. I'm sure. And I would say that she's my sister, but I'm like, no, I'm not doing that because they'll think I'm weird and stuff, so I won't do that. All right, let's see if I actually I vote Luna out. I highly doubt it, but you never know. So I'm voting white. I'm smart, that's why. Actually, I thought about doing a challenge a long time ago, playing Among Us, but I just randomly accused someone. I thought about doing it, but I never got actually to it. Maybe I'll do it someday. It's a dumb idea. Okay, yeah. As I expected, everyone skipped. Well, actually, not everyone, but... I mean, I did not expect that many people to vote. I thought we would be doing one. Okay. But would it be hilarious if I actually did get it white, and white was actually the imposter, and it's Luna? Oh my god, the Luna fans are going to be so pissed. But honestly, screw them. They're the most obnoxious fans in the Loud House. So I really don't give a damn. Ah, God damn it. Okay, come on. Okay. Oh, there's Luna right there. White. Alright, I'm gonna fix the lights. Nope. There we go. I actually thought of something. What if White dies? Who am I gonna randomly accuse now? Okay, well. Okay, thank God White's not dead. Alright, I'm gonna put I say White. Why green not fix light? Dude, I literally fixed lights. Their reactions is so hilarious. I'm not even gonna defend myself. Oh, there we go. They said my name. Here we go. Yeah, I knew I was gonna get voted out, but I don't really care. This is so worth it. But I actually wonder who actually is the imposter. I cannot believe Grace said I didn't fix lights. I literally did. So who is the imposter? Cyan. Oh, wait, no, I hit the wrong one. I hit the wrong button. No, Han, there we go. So Cyan, Gray, Tan. Okay. Yeah, as I kind of figured, it wasn't white. Like, again, the odds of me are actually getting that right are just randomly guessed are extremely low. Alright, okay, well, Gray's the imposter, so I guess I kind of go and pass her that. You know, I'm gonna go to play again because I want to see what people's reaction to me when I return. Let's see. Alrighty then. So the next character is going to be myself, Michael. And yes, I actually changed my name to Michael instead of Penguin like I usually do. Now, I know what you're thinking. Michael, you're not a Loud House character. Why are you adding yourself? Well, first of all, it's my video, and I'll do whatever the hell I want. And if I feel like adding myself onto things, then I will. I don't care what anyone says. But yeah, so I added myself here for the Loud House stuff. Because also, I've been a fan of the show for 10 years now. So, and I want to celebrate it by adding myself because, you know, if the show doesn't exist, I never watched it. So, yeah. This video wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the Loud House. And also, I'm playing Marin HQ for the final time. So, yeah, I'm not really much else to say. You already know my personality and things I like and dislike. So, let's just get into the game.
Alright, here I am by myself, and ooh, we got 2 imposters this time instead of 3. On the detective. I don't think I ever showed you guys what a detective is on my videos before. So what a detective is basically, well, you have to wait till a dead body's reported, and then it will show up, and then you have to, like, figure out, like, who the imposter might be by, like, taking notes and stuff, so. See? I mean, I have no notes right now, but you'll see. And then after the first meeting is called, I get to figure out who the suspect is that could be, depending on, like, you know, like, let's just say, like, black is sus. I could use that to say possibly suspect. And then eventually, it's my job to figure out who actually imposter is. Without, like, dying, of course. So, basically, it's, like, normal Among Us, but you take notes instead of, like, you know, how they're telling people. So yeah, I add myself because why not, right? You know, when I used to like be into like Loud House fandom, and I have thought about making my own Loud House stories before, and most of the time I was always adding myself in them as obviously as myself. I'm basically like Lincoln's like best friend and stuff, with his sisters also being my friends. Because yeah. And the reason why is that I'll explain it more when I get to the Lincoln section. So yeah. So you'll see in better detail when I get to him. Oh God, what the hell is that? What language is that? Is that Russian? I have no idea what language that is. Oh wait, since I'm myself, I can actually play normally. Oh, it's German. Okay. It's some European. I thought it was Russian. It looked Russian, but and then again, I don't know. I don't know what the difference between like each like languages are. Actually, I kind of know Spanish, but that's about it. Okay, so I guess nothing really is happening. Also, notes. Wait, did I even say where the location was? I wasn't even paying attention. I don't think they even did. Okay, so anyway, so basically, this is the notes. So it says in, maybe, where, and location is everywhere on the map. And then imposter. So I'm just gonna do randomly, so, but, because I didn't see what they actually said. So I'm gonna put maybe, I'm gonna put location, locker room, imposter, we'll just say this thing. So what I can do is, see, there's my suspect right there. Well, he's not actually my suspect, but I can go to here and hit this button. Oh, wait, which button? That's Y. Okay, so I hit Y, so that means Lime is my actual suspect. So yeah. I mean, again, I don't actually sus Lime. I'm just using that as an example. Now let's actually pay attention to see where. Greenhouse. Okay, so we know for sure it's in greenhouse. So in greenhouse. Now let's see if there's any imposter. I'm also Detective Coral. I'm not gonna say anything. Oh, grandma. And no, it's not my actual grandma. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna assume that the imposter kill was a wait, why did I say bot? I put okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Imposter, I'm just gonna say I'll just say normal kill. Alright, any suspects? I didn't see any suspects. Oh, this ain't blue. Okay. Oh yeah, I might be imposter, but yeah, I really have nothing to say. Alright, so I have no visual test, so I'm just gonna do my task. Alright, come on guys, let's go ahead, do our task. Okay, can I go up please? Okay, there we go. Okay, one more and done. Alright, perfect. Alright, they're saying it's me. I have nothing to defend myself, so I'm just gonna accept the vote. I'm just gonna say Pink, because why not? I don't actually know if Pink's the imposter or not. Alright, let's try Pink. I'm ready to get voted out. I'm not even pissed. I just expected to get voted out because, you know, I haven't really been talking too much. But then again, I don't talk a lot in Among Us, and yeah, I don't do anything, and people don't really care as like too much until recently. So, I don't know if they're saying that I'm the sus anymore. So, you know, they just said I was sus. So, yeah, I'm just gonna finish up my task. Honestly, if I get voted out and I finish my task, that's honestly that's all I really care about. I feel like I should be like so really close to someone. Going by myself is pretty risky right now. Oops. Alright, so let's see what I have it. Shifter. It's not pink. Pink in front of us. Ooh. Alright, come on, guys. I think it's 10. Alright, tied again. Second time in a row. No one is sussing me anymore, which I'm kind of surprised because, you know, they were sussing the hell out of me for 2 rounds, and then no, they're not sussing me anymore. And I'm not even doing my task, or I'm not even doing my role anymore, so... Oh, okay, well I'm dead now. So it was pig. You're done.
Yeah, I spelled dumb wrong, but who cares? Honestly, I'm glad Blue died, so I don't even care. Wait, someone came running pretending to be a family member and killed Purple. Alright, so hey, I didn't get voted out at least. I don't know how I didn't, but whatever. So who's actually the imposter? I hate this keyboard. Oh, you're playing on PC? Yeah, PC. Playing Among Us on PC is kind of a pain, honestly. Then again, playing on the Switch is also kind of a pain, but it's the only one I can do to record YouTube videos on. Guess I was not the imposter. It was Coral and Cyan. Alright guys, well it's time to go to the next round of the Loud House stuff, and the rest of them would be from the Loud House characters, not myself this time. Alright, so for the next character that I'm going to be playing as for this anniversary is, of course, everybody's favorite character of the Loud House. Okay, maybe not everyone's, but he's definitely a fan favorite character, and for good reasons. Lincoln Loud. Yep, the main character of the entire show. I always liked Lincoln Loud. He's actually one of my favorite characters on the show. I mean, I do like make fun of him a lot, and I have been hard on him in the past. Some people have accused me for like being a Lincoln hater just because I didn't like one thing that he didn't like that other people did, but really, I never hated Lincoln. Like, I always thought he was a great character and all that stuff, and I think he'd be a great person to hang out with. And I know a ton of people that consider him one of the best characters of all time on the show. Again, for good reasons. And he's a great character and definitely a great main character. I mean, of course, I don't like him all the time. Like, there's been plenty of times where I hated him before. But that does not make me a Lincoln hater, guys, so stop saying that. Just because I hated him for, like, one thing, that doesn't make me hate Lincoln, like, forever. Or call me a hater. Like, seriously, like, you know how annoying that is getting? Like, just because, like, you can't even say that you don't like Lincoln and they'll call you a Lincoln hater. Like, it's just, like, very annoying, like, to deal with. So, yeah, like I said, I never hated Lincoln. I never have and never will. But I may hate some stuff he has done, like some of the poor decisions he made. But really, this character is awesome and always will be one of the best characters of the show and one of the most important ones. So I'm very excited to play him as an Among Us. Although, if I'm the imposter, I'd better play very well, because if I end up getting caught, Lincoln fans are going to be very pissed at me for not doing very well as the imposter. But okay, like, I'm not that great as the imposter in the first place, guys, so you have to give me a break on that. Alright, so anyway, you noticed that I'm playing Polus, so yeah, let's just get right into it. Alright, guys, so here I am with Lincoln Loud. Ooh, I'm the engineer, interesting. And anyway, if there's anything that I could say about Lincoln Loud fans, is that there are probably the worst fans of the entire Loud House. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, they will constantly defend Lincoln, like, no matter what. It for something that may not seem that big of a deal to others, but they make it such a big deal. Like, you literally cannot lay a finger on this character, and they'll say that you're torturing this character, even though you just touch his shoulder or something, like just asking him like a simple question. Like, I'm not joking. Like, they will actually accuse you for like torturing Lincoln and stuff, and it gets old and repetitive like very quickly. Like, they're actually, believe it or not, they're actually one of the main reasons why I'm like not a fan of the show anymore, because they've been doing this so much for years now that you just can't argue with them anymore. It's just not worth your time. It's completely worthless. So yeah, Lincoln has easily the worst fans of the show, but again, I don't think Lincoln is a terrible character. I never thought he was in the first place. I just think he has the most annoying fans. And I also know plenty of Lincoln Loud fans that are great people and fun to hang out with. But there's also toxic Lincoln fans, which is the one what I'm talking about. It's stuff like this is the reason why I can't respect the show anymore. But yeah, that's just my opinion and all that stuff. But then again, Lincoln fans just never understood people's opinions. Like, they'll just constantly bash you no matter what, and they will never forget. Oh, and did you guys know that me and Lincoln are actually the same age? I know what you're thinking. Michael, you're 21. Lincoln is 11 years old. How are you two the same age? Well, let me explain. So, when The Loud House first aired in 2016, I was 11 years old, and Lincoln Loud is also 11 years old. So, in real life, how old would Lincoln Loud be today? 21. How old am I? 21. So yeah, me and Lincoln are the exact same age. And remember that I said that Lincoln would be like my closest friend out of the Loud House, because me and him are the exact same age. That is why. That is why I say that Lincoln would be like my best friend. Well, his sisters will also be my other friends, but I'll be close to Lincoln as a close friend to him, because me and him are the exact same age. So yeah, that's a fun fact. Like me and Lincoln are the exact same age in real life. If Lincoln was a real character, which obviously he isn't, but people like to pretend he's a real character. Like I don't know why. Well, it's not just him. They don't like they pretend like every single character of Loud House is a real person. Like I'm not joking. I will admit I used to do it as well, like when I was like a teenager. But nowadays, it just gets annoying. Like really. Like there's a reason why I have stopped doing that. But hey, hey, as long as you're having fun with it, it's fun. Like I'm having fun with this game with playing as Loud House characters, and hey, we get to play one of the best characters on the show. He's not my personal favorite character on the show, but he's like top 5. I'd say if I had to put him, I'd probably put him number 4, probably 3 or 4. Like I think that's pretty good where I rank him. If in terms of like fans, like you know like the fandom stuff of Lincoln, I would put him 10th. Like I put him as the worst, like in terms of like the fans, but in terms of like actual character, I put him 4th, 3rd or 4th. Oh, all right. So yeah, that's how I feel about Lincoln. I know my opinions on Lincoln have been kind of controversial, and I will admit there's been times where I have like been harsh on him in the past. Like I will admit, but when I did those reviews like a long time ago, I was like 18 and 19, so my opinions were a bit kind of bratty and kind of like demanding. Didn't really care what other people thought of it, but nowadays I'm a little bit more careful. And I think part of the reason why I didn't really care that much is because I only had like 60 subscribers at the time. Nowadays I have like almost 1,000 subscribers, so I cared a little bit more with how people feel about nowadays compared to what I used to do back in the day. But yeah, people seriously need to understand that I don't hate Lincoln. I never have, and I never will. I know I repeat myself several times, but again, Lincoln fans just never get it. Especially when you tell them to their face like several times. They just never understand. So you just have to repeat them several times. Okay, we got Blue voted out, so I wasn't even paying attention to what was happening anyway, because I'm just getting so distracted by talking to you guys how I feel about Lincoln Loud. But yeah. So yeah, I like Lincoln Loud, but I don't like him in every single episode. There's been times where I don't really like him at all, and do consider him one of the worst characters of the episode or whatever. But yeah, he's a really important character for the show, and for good reasons. Like, I mean, he's the main character, of course. He's the one that carries the show, and he's the one that, like, you know, makes the show relevant, pretty much. And of course, he's not in every single episode, and sometimes he doesn't need to be. But without Lincoln Loud, the Loud House really wouldn't be a thing. I mean, okay, yeah, they can maybe do like the sister stuff and maybe get away with it. But oh god, I found a dead body. They're probably gonna say self on me. I'm gonna say Red. Who was it? I think it was Red that was next to it. Sorry. So, yeah. Yeah. But hey, but like I said, there's been times where I actually sided with Lincoln fans, where I actually defend him. I'll give you an example of one, and I did that. I did it in the season 1 episode "Sue for Consequences," where he was framed for clogging the toilet, even though he didn't do it, but yet he still take the blame anyway. Yeah, people did not like Lincoln, how Lincoln was treated in that episode, and honestly, I can definitely see why. I also didn't like the way Lincoln was treated in that episode, where I'm not gonna say what it is, but yeah, it's the episode where, like, you know, he tried to convince his family he's bad luck because Lynn told him that, and then that somehow got him kicked out of the house. And yeah, it got you know, like I said that I wasn't the biggest fan of him in that episode either, but locking him out of the house and forcing him to sleep outside. Like, come on, like, really? That is way too far even for me. And yeah, there's a reason why people defended this character in that episode, and I don't blame them. Like, seriously, that's just completely awful. Like, I even sided with the Lincoln fans in that episode. Like, seriously, that is just completely awful to do. Like, I'm no parent, and I would never do that to children, or if I had children. Like, never ever do that. That is complete child abuse. Like, seriously, I just cannot believe that they made that. Like, it just, I don't know. I just don't want to talk about that episode. It's just awful. Let's see. I also defended him in the Naughty or Nice Loud House movie because I felt like Lincoln totally got screwed, and I actually hated Duncan more than I did with Lincoln, and same with his sisters. But I will agree he's also pretty unlikable and out of character. Oh yeah, and I also defend him in the season 9 episode Steel Stealers. The episode where he tried to make a Dave Steele movie, and like Luann keeps like ruining it because she got so salty that she got fired or something like that, and then just tortured poor Lincoln and Clyde for like no reason. But yeah, there's some decent examples of me like actually defending Lincoln. And yeah, there are some things like I agree. Like, I kind of don't really agree about Lincoln was 100% innocent and no such luck. But for the most part, he was like 80% innocent. Like, seriously. Like, that episode. Like, I still hated how Lincoln was treated in that episode. That was just one of the worst things that ever happened on the show. And I think I'm done talking about that episode, No Such Luck. I really don't want to talk about it again because, again, it's a terrible episode. One of the worst of season 2. I don't think it's I don't think that episode is the worst like some people say it is, but I agree it is one of the worst of season 2, and hell, maybe even top 15 worst episodes of The Lounge of all time. Okay, yeah, I even said I don't even think it's top 5 worst episodes of all time, or even top 10. I say top 15, but yeah, it's just, again, awful. Complete awful. Oh, I got voted out. Oh, great. So now Lincoln fans are going to accuse me for playing poorly, even though I wasn't really doing anything wrong at all. Yeah, wait, whatever. I don't even care. So, anyway, one of my favorite Lincoln episodes of all time is actually, even though it's more of a Lola episode, but it's kind of, I don't know. I don't know if I consider, it's kind of both, but it's actually Read Out Loud because teaching his little sister Lola how to read. I thought that was a really sweet moment. And it's actually one of my favorite episodes of season 2, and it's actually my favorite Lola episode. Because I wasn't sure if I really considered that a Lincoln episode, or a Lincoln and Lola episode, because, you know, or that it's kind of hard to say, but yeah, that episode is actually really good. It's actually one of my favorites of all time. And also, it's Gary's favorite episode, the person that does Lola. Like, she even admit that. And let's see, another episode I like with Lincoln, Mall of Duty. Trying to like sign a book from like RIP something. I forget the guy's name. And then he has to like babysit his little sisters and try to entertain them because, you know, the line is super long. Oh, the other guy voted out. And yeah, it's a really great episode. I really recommend it. So yeah, I really like Lincoln a lot.
during the first 3 seasons. I think those were his peak moments. He does have some moments in the recent seasons as well, like in season 9. Well, okay, ignoring that episode. But, yeah. He has really great moments, especially in the first season. That was back when he was in his prime and peak. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much it with Lincoln. I really have a lot of great things to say about him, and I still would like to talk more about him, but I have to move on. Maybe I'll talk more about him in the future or something, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it's time to go on to the next character and the next map. So yeah, good job, Lincoln. You tried your best. I know you got voted out. I hope the fans are okay with that, but they probably won't be, knowing them. So yeah, goodbye, Lincoln. Thanks for playing. I will see you next time.
Alright, everybody, so for the 8th round of this 10-year anniversary of the Loud House Among Us section, I'm going to be the most fan service character of them all. And that, of course, is Luna Loud. Yeah, if you know my opinions of Luna Loud, you know that I'm not really the biggest fan of her. But she's a fan favorite character, and I still, to this day, have no idea why. Because she's one of the most obnoxious characters of the entire show. But yeah, everyone seems to like her, and including her voice actor, Nikki Ferdinand. Did I say that right? I don't know if I said it right, but I hope I did. But you know who I'm talking about. But yeah, her fans are also the most obnoxious fans of the entire show. If you felt like that character's fans was annoying, which they are, Luna Loud is basically that character's version of the Loud Sisters of fandom. Like, nothing but a fan service character. At least with the other character, at least he has likable moments. What does Luna have that's really likable moments? Oh yeah, she wanted to make sure Lincoln had a good time at his first ever concert way back in season 1, which, by the way, I actually really liked that episode. It's actually one of the best episodes of season 1. And that's really like her only good episode she ever had. Alright, so anyway, this is also the last time we're going to play Polus, so hope you enjoy. Okay, so let's see what this fan service character can do in Among Us. And I swear if I get voted out, a lot of Luna fans are not going to be happy with me. But whatever. I'll try my best. But yeah, there's many reasons why I consider this character as a fan service character. And her fans are just the worst people ever. Like, well, okay, not all of them, but they're just like so annoying to deal with. Like, all they care about is Luna. That's all they care about. They're always like, we want Luna. We want Luna. And they make the episodes so bad whenever Luna is on screen. Like, there's been plenty of times, like in that season 6 episode, Crown and Dirty, where a lot of people say that, oh, it's great that Lincoln and Luna are together because we hardly see them bond nowadays. And I'm like, guys, Luna had nothing to do with the episode. Like, you literally could have just, like, wrote her out of the episode and nothing would change. But, of course, they always had to defend Luna no matter what happens. But, yeah, it's just very frustrating to me. Like, all they will do literally nothing but to defend Luna. Like, no matter what she does. Okay, except for when she gets mad at Lincoln. Then that's when they actually defend Lincoln. But with some cases I understand, but some I don't. Oh yeah, and also, did I need to mention that Luna fans are also the most hypocritical fans of the entire show? Like seriously, like, especially recently, like, there was one episode, Hiccups Down, that's like really what started it, where like people did nothing but whine and complain that Luna barely did anything in season 6, even though she had like one episode in season 6, and yet she barely did anything in season 2. Like, she didn't have a single episode in season 2, if I remember correctly. People were complaining about that, And I always tell them, like, be thankful that Luna at least has one episode. But nope, they did not appreciate it at all. And then a few more Luna episodes, and they didn't like it, even though they were super excited to have a Luna episode. Especially The Weakest Ink. Oh boy, not that episode. Because, for whatever reason, people were super hyped. Oh, I'm dead. Yay, I died as Luna, I guess. So anyway, as I was saying, yeah, with the Weakest Ink, like, people were super hyped up when that episode was announced because Luna's getting a tattoo and all that stuff, and I was like, yeah, rock stars typically have tattoos. That's pretty common, but the problem is that Luna is too young to get a tattoo. The only way she can get a tattoo is if she has permission from her parents, and because you're not supposed to have a tattoo until you're 18. But no Luna fan cared about that. They just want a Luna episode. And then guess what happened? When the episode actually came, they literally acted like it's one of her worst appearances ever. Like, they hated that episode. And you know what's even worse is that they were so hyped and excited about that episode that they considered one of the worst of her episodes that she ever had. And then she said that she was the wrong person for the episode and would have said if you would have changed it with a different character or something else, nothing would have changed. And then they immediately said that, oh, actually, never mind. This new character named Nia, who just got recently in the previous season, should have been the main character because she's a new character and stuff. Like, guys, you literally just admitted that if you would have changed characters and replaced Luna with that episode, nothing would have changed. And yet you want Nina to be the main character of that episode? Freaking hypocrites, am I right, guys? This is one of the reasons why I rarely have respect for Luna fans. And why they always, like, ruin the show for me. Oh no, please don't tell me the game froze. Okay, thank God. But yeah, there's like only one episode I really like with Luna, and that's, like I said earlier, for Rose About to Rock. I swear to God, they still will not shut the hell up about her. Like, you know how annoying it is? It's very annoying. Oh, well, I know who one of the imposters are, and it's the one that killed me, Orange. Uh-oh. Oh. No, I tried... Okay, thank God he called a meeting, because I was literally about to save Gray. Protect him. Please tell me. Okay, thank God he saw. I have a feeling. Okay. You know, there is one thing I will agree with Luna fans about one of her episodes recently, or I guess not really her episode, is that in the season 8 episode, Night to Remember, when the Louds go to London, it was the perfect opportunity to have Lincoln and Luna bond in the episode. Hell, I remember when they first announced the episode, it was hyped up to be a Lincoln and Luna episode. And yet they only bonded like one time, and that was it. It's when Luna was trying to comfort Lincoln for something that he really doing anything wrong. And then that's the only time they bonded with each other. Like, that was very disappointing. No wonder why people... No... no wonder why Luna fans got very pissed off about that one. And honestly, I agree. Even though I don't like Luna fans, like, because they're annoying and obnoxious, they had the right to be pissed, because that was just ridiculous. Nickelodeon completely lied to everyone. I mean, it's not the first time they happened, but still. It's very frustrating. And it's hard for me to, like, defend Luna fans for that situation because, you know, again, they're really annoying. But I had to. Like, it's just ridiculous. So yeah, way to lie to people, Nickelodeon. for having a Lincoln and Luna bonding episode that never even happens or barely does at all. And I was not even against it, like, at all. Like, I was actually excited for it because we haven't had a Lincoln and Luna bonding episode in a very long time. Yeah, even though I don't like Luna, I will admit her bonding with Lincoln in For Bros About to Walk was awesome and one of the best moments of the series. I mean, there's a reason why people always praise Lincoln and Luna bonding together, like, all the time. Whether I agree with them or not, but still. But then again, like, most people are starting to, like, really not like Luna a lot nowadays because of her recent appearances. But I don't know, who knows, because Luna always has fans, so whatever. And I already rant enough about Luna anyway, so I'm just gonna move on after this game, of course. Because I really have nothing positive to really say about her at all. It's other that she's in a lot of, like, appearances that she really didn't need to be in the episode at all. I'm looking at you, Crown and Dirty. Alright, so let's see. But hey, you know, even though I am making fun of Luna and stuff, I am playing Among Us with her, so yeah. Woohoo, you're welcome, guys. So can you please shut up about her now? Like, you got what you wanted, now please don't complain about it. And this is also the only time I'm going to use her in this section. Well, until I do the hide and seek section. Nah, stop dodging the question. Yep, Orange is dead. Okay, Pink got voted out. Now, I don't think Pink was the imposter. I think Lime was the imposter. Maybe, I'm not really sure. Yeah, I think it's Lime. Where's our Lime's the imposter? Where's Lime? There he is. Coral? I don't know who the imposter is, I really don't. Oh, it was Coral. I thought it was Lime. Well, I was wrong. Alright, it's time to do the 9th game with the Loud and the map. So let's see what it's going to be. So, yay, I don't have to deal with Luna fans anymore. Alright, everybody. For the next character, I'm going to be playing as the most spookiest Loud of them all. And of course, that's Lucy Loud. Fun fact, guys, Lucy Loud was actually my favorite character during the first half of Season 1 back in 2016, because I thought she was the funniest character on the show. That was until the Season 1 episode A Tyler's Tale, where I actually like Lola a lot better. So, yeah. And, well, I tried to get more, like, ghostly stuff for Lucy, but fortunately I could not find any, so this was the best that I could do, because, hey, they're kind of scary, right? But I tried my best. Among Us doesn't always have the best, like, costumes for these types of characters. That doesn't really fit their personalities that well. But anyway, we're playing the Fungal map, which I'm surprised we haven't gotten yet. And I think it's the only map that we haven't gotten yet, because I think we got everyone else. But yeah, you know what? Since I'm Lucy Loud, I think I should try to die, because, you know, Lucy Loud wants to be a ghost, right? Because she likes ghosts. I think that would make Lucy happy. Ooh, I'm the imposter as Lucy. Okay, this should be interesting. And ooh, I can turn invisible. Hell yes, this is actually perfect for Lucy. Unfortunately, I only have 9 people in the room, but hey, that's okay. I'm gonna vanish. Why not? The only thing I have to be careful is not to appear in front of people. I can't kill while I'm invisible, right? I don't remember. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I can. Alright. Alright, dead body found. Oh, god damn it. I hit the wrong button. Where? Nope. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Yeah, because I'm using a GameCube controller for the Switch. So, and I always forget how to do the controls in this one. I don't know what to say that would make. You know, I just realized I forgot to do a Luna line. Oh no, wait, because I think I died. I think that's why I didn't do it. But I probably could have done it in the first round because it was a meeting call, but I was distracted talking to about how I feel about Luna, and then I died in the next round, so it kind of wasn't really my fault. But yeah, I don't really have much to say about Lucy, honestly, because, well, her fans can really explain it a lot better than I can. She's a very funny character and always has great moments in the show, except for a grave mistake from season 4. I think that's the only bad episode she ever had. Oh, really? They're calling a meeting? For what? I need... No, wrong button. Okay, I'm gonna put... Oh, no, God, how do you spell it? No, I don't think that's how you spell it. It's supposed to say sigh. That's one of her, like, common lines. Alright. Should I vote for Brown? I kind of don't want to, because I kind of want to, do a kill. Yeah, we just need a double kill, and that's it. Because come on, I have to kill one at least as Lucy. Alright, I'm gonna do sabotage communications. It'll be easier. And I'm just pretty much gonna wait until someone comes. Then kill. Perfect. There we go, I just killed my victim. Vent. Okay, I hit the wrong button, but it doesn't matter, we won. Let's go! Lucy is celebrating in excitement, even though she's not going to look like it. But trust me, she will. Alright, time to go to the next character. And map. Yeah, again, sorry this was a short one, but since I got the imposter as Lucy, I feel like I had to show it, and I really have nothing to really say about her, honestly. But she's a good character. One of my favorites on the show. Alright, so the next character I'm going to do is my favorite character on the show, Lola Loud. I've been waiting for this section all video, and I finally got her. And I cannot wait to talk about Lola, because there are so many things I could talk about her. I could talk about why she's my favorite character on the show, because, well, she's the most relatable character to me as a kid. Because when I was around her age, I used to be whiny and bratty and try to, like, get my way, and then eventually I learned that that's not how you learn things, or, you know, basically treat, you know what I mean. That's not how life works. And I also tried to get the blush as well, like this. I think it's called OU in this game, but apparently they don't have it anymore. But hey, at least they have the crown, so I'll take that. So yeah, Lola is pretty much one of the most controversial characters, should I say? Because there are people who really love her, and there are people who really hate her. So yeah, it's pretty much one of those situations. Like that. Because there's a lot of people that like this character, and there's a lot of people that hate this character. I'm one of those people that actually like this character. Of course, I don't like her in every single episode that she appears in. In fact, one of my least favorite Lola episodes is actually the Wild Goss Chase. or Prize Fighter, or Fam Scam. Like, all those episodes sucked because she was just completely awful in all three of them. Especially in the Wild Gosh Chase. So, yeah. She's always an interesting character to talk about. And I always think she has great moments on the show. Of course, she has bad moments. I mean, every character has their bad moments. Like, come on, admit that, guys.
You won't admit it, but
They do. So yeah, I'm really excited to play as Lola in this game. In fact, I actually back in the day I tried to record a section of trying to like play all the characters as at the Loud House, and Lola was actually my first one that I tried to do it on. But every single time I try to do it, my iPad just does not want to work because the audio likes to skip. So I eventually scrapped that, and maybe I'll do that someday, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I'll talk more about Lola when we actually get into the game. And as you can see, we're playing Airship, which is perfect for her because I have a lot of things to talk about her, and the Airship is pretty big, so it could take a while to actually talk about it. So it will take a while to talk about her. Although last time I played Airship, it actually ended pretty quickly. Ooh, imposter as Lola Loud. Ooh, this actually fits her perfectly because you know she's evil, as some people will say. So yeah, Lola Loud is one of the most controversial characters because of the way that she behaves a lot of her episodes, and it makes sense. Okay, you're a shifter. I can turn invisible. So yeah, she's kind of like one of those characters that you either love or you hate. Actually, watch this. Watch this. This is for fun. I'm gonna put "where" in all caps. So yeah, if you guys are wondering what my favorite Lola episode is, it's actually the season 2 episode "Read It Out Loud," the episode where she had a difficult time reading and tries to avoid it because her family was in a competition to get some goddamn pizza, and you had to read books and pass the quiz, and nobody understood why she didn't want to leave until Lincoln discovered that it was too hard for her to read, so she never did, and Lincoln offered to help Lola read, which he does, and then had one of the best moments of the show's history when Lola hugged Lincoln. And then it was completely ruined by Lincoln's family because they literally blamed him for something that wasn't even his fault at all. And Lola actually defended Lincoln, saying that it was actually her fault, and she's technically right, it was her fault. And then the family just apologized to Lola and not to Lincoln. Because all the Loud family care about was some goddamn pizza at some Chuck E. Cheese ripoff base than their own son/daughter. Yeah, that is one thing I definitely agree with the fandom saying that it's... Well, I wouldn't really say it, but it's... Yeah, it's kind of borderline because that was just unfair how they treated Lincoln in that episode. Also, remember that I said that I wasn't a huge fan of No Time to Spy ending? Also, remember that I said a while ago, I don't remember if I said it in this video or not, but there was always one thing that really pissed me off about the ending of No Time to Spy and Naughty or Nice, and that is people wanted Lincoln to die in No Time to Spy because they felt like the family should get like grief on what and like should be upset of what happened to Lincoln and all the sacrifice he had to deal with and how they treated him. So yeah, Lincoln didn't die in No Time to Spy, although he almost did. But yet when Naughty or Nice came out, they completely changed their minds because they absolutely hated that Lincoln sabotaged himself to save his family. Even though that's exactly what they wanted.
They wanted Lincoln to die in No Time to Spy, but when they did it in Naughty or Nice, they absolutely hated. Like seriously, that has to be one of the biggest hypocrites moments I ever seen of the Loud House fandom ever in my life. And you want to know something very funny? Is that people always say that Lola is one of the meanest sisters for Lincoln. I guess depends on your point of view. It could be true, but yet both movies, where the family is like looking sad that Lincoln is probably gonna be gone forever and stuff. My God, I swear to God, why would they have these keep? Why do we keep having these meetings? Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Ah, can't spell. Sorry, I got distracted by. Yeah, I agree with Ward. Stop calling meetings. Because I'm trying to explain something, but I keep getting interrupted, and now I lost track of what I was talking about. So anyway, as I was saying, the family, people wanted the family to feel grief of how they treated Lincoln in the past by having Lincoln to die and stuff. That's exactly what they wanted in No Time to Spy, and yet they did it in Naughty and Nice, and then they absolutely hated. And guess what? Funny and guess what? Guess who was the one that was crying both that her big brother was actually going to die forever? Freaking Lola! I'm not even joking. Like, people say that she's like the meanest sister, or one of the meanest sisters that Lincoln has, and yet she was crying in literally both movies that Lincoln was probably going to die. And you know what's also very funny? Is that literally none of Lincoln's nice sisters that people claim were literally crying that Lincoln was going to die. Like, not even joking. In both movies. Well, okay, except for maybe Lenny. Because I remember her crying in No Time to Spy, but I don't remember her crying in Naughty or Nice. So, yeah, why do people make fun of the ending of Naughty or Nice, or when Lincoln sacrificed himself, where they actually wanted Lincoln to die in No Time to Spy? Like, seriously, that is something I just don't understand. And it's one of the reasons why I don't like the ending of Naughty or Nice. But there's other reasons why I don't like it either. Okay, no, I don't want to. Do you want to do it? Yeah, I'm doing it. Screw it. I'm probably gonna get caught after this, but. So yeah. Also, I actually saw a post on Rabid Lincoln fans, or like Loud House stuff, that says that Lola's relationship with Lincoln is so inconsistent because the way that she always treats Lincoln. Because sometimes Lola treats Lincoln like he's the best big brother ever, and sometimes she absolutely hates him, especially in Naughty or Nice. And we all know that Naughty or Nice, Lincoln was completely out of character, like one of the worst appearances of Lincoln Loud ever. And a lot of people say that Lola should have been the main character, which I actually agree, because at least Lola actually learned a lesson how you can't always get what you want. And after all the learning about Lola's relationship with Lincoln is so inconsistent, I was like, you know what? That actually makes sense. Like, honestly, it makes total freaking sense. And I don't really blame people for saying that about Lola and Lincoln's relationship, because it's kind of true. So yeah, Lola is my favorite character on the show, like I said, and because I find her very funny, and she's a sassy person. And if you know me, I'm always a fan of sassy jokes, or like people being sassy. Like, if people try to be funny, then I don't usually find it funny, because I don't really like when people try to be funny, because they're not funny. I prefer people being sassy because it just actually feels funnier like that. And Lola is the best character that actually does that. Also, she appears a lot in the episode just to make like sassy jokes like all the freaking time. Sometimes it works, but other times it really doesn't. And there's been times where she really didn't need to be in the episode at all. Okay, I think I'll close this. I'll sabotage reactor. Crap. Okay, there we go. These doors are very annoying. So, yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about Lola Loud. Again, I could go on and on why I like this character so much, but the game is almost over, so... And I think I need one more kill anyway. And boom! That's it. Hooray! Lola Loud, the murderer, success, because people actually call her evil, so yay, you're welcome. I actually won as Lola as the imposter. Let's go. Probably the best moments I have as an imposter in the entire gaming section. So yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about Lola and my favorite character on the show. I wish I had more to say, but which I actually do, but again, I don't want to keep this too long, so I'm just gonna move on. So maybe I'll talk more about it in the hide and seek video. We'll see, because hide and seek is actually gonna be kind of shorter. But yeah, let's move on to the next Loud character and the map. Alright, so for the next character, and I'm playing the same map, Airship, is Lana Loud, Lola's twin sister. Kind of funny how I'm playing the twins back to back. So yeah, we got Lana Loud, which is a character I have kind of a weird... I don't know how to really explain it. Like, kind of like the character, but also kind of hate the character at the same time. She has her moments where I like her, like in Animal House and Frog Wild, Toads and Tiara, even though... Which, Toads and Tiara is actually one of my favorite Loud episodes of all time. It is. Still is to this day. Love that episode. Even it wasn't really a Lana Loud episode, it's more of a Lincoln, Lola, and Lana episode, I guess? I don't really know. But then there's been times where I absolutely cannot stand this character, like in Pet Project, Rufus People, Strife at the Party, I think that's how you pronounce that. There's other ones that I can't stand her in. And it's funny because people always tell me that Lana is the better twin than Lola, but yet every time I watch these two together, I always ended up liking Lola more than I did with Lana. And I always wanted to hang out with Lola more than Lana. Because Lana just pisses me off like all the time. And it's very frustrating because it feels like in every single episode, or maybe that's just me, that they change her character like literally every single episode. Like 1 minute she loves animals and all that stuff, and then the next episode they just completely change her character of something that I don't even know how to really explain it. So yeah, she's like one of the most frustrating characters to deal with. So yeah, sometimes I really like her and sometimes I really hate her. And I feel like me and her probably won't always get along with each other, but we will get along, like, most of the time. So, yeah. And also, I'm playing the Airship for the final time, so yippee. Alright, Lana. Let's see if you get the imposter like Lola. You may not be as evil as Lola is, but I think you could do some serious damage as well. Knowing that your plumbing skills and other times you have behaved in the past, yeah, you'll be fine. You can do it. Also, yeah, I have her cap backwards, just like she would in real life. Or, well, in the cartoon, not real life. You know what I mean. And then, obviously, Plumber, or I don't know if it's a plumber, but it's kind of like messy clothes and stuff, as you can see. It's kind of maybe it's kind of hard to tell, but if you look closer, you'll see what I'm talking about with her shirt and stuff I give her. And she's probably the best character, like, in the Among Us thing, because they actually have her accurate clothes in the game as what she would wear in the Loud House show. Back on the airship map with Lana Loud, and I'm a crewmate this time. Alright, let's see if she can actually fix the wires, because why not, right? Because she can fix literally anything, right? But then again, she's also kind of a moron. Oh, great. It's this task. I freaking hate this task because I never understood it. Oh boy. Oh, are you serious? I died already? I cannot believe it. See, I don't understand this task, like, at all. I never understood it. Like, I got 7, then I got a 2. See? Like, look, I'm supposed to be getting 7, then it goes to 2, and then it's just, like, messed up. Like, I seriously do not understand this task at all. And I don't want to waste my time, so I'm actually going to do some tasks. Ooh, looks like this person killed. I think that's the person that killed me. And nobody has found our bodies yet, which I'm kind of surprised. Okay. Oh my god, 3 people died, including myself. Yeah, besides that, what I just said about Lana earlier, I don't really have much else to say. It's kind of like Lucy to me. Like, most people can explain it a lot better than I can. But she really is an overall good character. Like, I never hated this character. But she can be too much for me, where I really don't like her. So the one that killed me, I believe, was White that killed me. Is that supposed to be expert lobby? Kind of funny joke, right, Black? Darius. Should we play dumb here? Oh no, no, don't be like Lenny Loud. And speaking of Lenny Loud, I don't think I played as her yet. I can check on my phone really quick because I have notes on my phone. Nope, I have not. The only characters I haven't played yet is Lily, Lenny, Lynn Sr., and Clyde. So there's 5 more around. Or 5 more games, technically. Including this one. Oh, Cora was the imposter. Okay, so there's 2 imposters left. Well, I know who one of them is. But I'm just going to focus on my task. Because that's what she should do, right? Lana should focus on her studies, right? And tasks that she needs to do throughout the day. Before she forgets about things. Uh-oh. This is not good. I can't protect anyone. Oh, is that it? Oh, that's it. Well, crap. That was, GG, I guess? So, yeah, that was the end of the Lana section. So, yeah, we got 4 more games to go. Let's finish them off with a bang of the Loud House 10-year anniversary. So, what's the next character and map I have to do? And spoilers, I'm done with, airships, so that means I either have fungal or scales. And I have to do them twice, 2 times each. So, we'll see. Alright, so the next character I'm going to play as is also another fan service character, Lenny Loud. Although, thankfully, her fans are not as annoying as Luna fans are, but still kind of annoying. At least she's more respectable. At least to me she is. And I actually don't mind hanging out with her a lot more often than I do with Luna. But she also kind of pisses me off. And just like Lana, she just
I don't know. Like, I feel like me and her will just kind of have, like, you know what I mean. I can literally say the same thing about Lana and nothing will change. Because there are times where I like her, and there are times where I don't like her. Most of the time, I don't really like her compared to Lana, where I mostly like her, but I also really hate her at the same time. It's like the same thing with Lenny. I don't really like Lenny, but there are times where I actually do like her. And it's always funny how people keep saying that Lenny has one of the best character developments in the recent seasons of The Loud House. It mostly in season 7, where she actually had one of the worst character developments in the recent season. Like seriously, name me a character development that this character has had over the past few years. She literally had none. Okay, maybe giving her a driver's license in season 6, but that's about it. Like seriously, you have no idea how I laugh hysterically when people say that she had the best character development of any Loud character in season 7. Like, I did not see any character development from her at all. In fact, they sort of downgraded her character. Well, actually, not. Okay, maybe downgrade isn't the right word, but they definitely didn't do character development at all with her. So yeah, I just don't find Lenny to really be as good as people say. I mean, I will admit she's sweet and she always cares about Lincoln because it's her little brother and stuff. But I don't know. I just don't think she really is as funny or good as people say she is. Because she can really piss me off sometimes, especially with her dumbness. Like something that she should really know about, and yet she doesn't. Yeah, I just don't, not really a fan of that. But hey, we'll see how I do with her as an Among Us character. You know what's funny is that if I'm the imposter, maybe I should just kill right in front of someone and actually say, "Did I do that?" Just as a joke, and just try to pretend like I have no idea what they're talking about. Maybe I will do that if I'm the imposter. Also, you may notice that I actually have an angel instead of her sunglasses. Because, yes, I try to get her normal sunglasses, but once again, just like with Lola with the makeup thing, they didn't have it available to have for items. So I replaced it with the angel halo because, you know, people always see Lenny as an angel. So, yeah. And I put the DUM because, well, she's dumb. Because she is. She's basically the Patrick Star of the Loud House, even though she is definitely smarter than Patrick Star. I will give her that. At least she tries to, like, understand things, where Patrick just does not get it at all. Yo, guys, someone actually recognized me as Lenny Loud. I'm not even joking. And I was like, oh great, that's the first time actually someone noticed me as actually one of the Loud characters. That that actually shows you that people actually do care about the Loud House because, well, nobody cares about the Loud House because they always treat like the show never even existed in the first place. Granted, I don't think the toxic fan base really makes it any better, but still. I mean, actually, the fandom is one of the main reasons why I'm leaving the show. Well, the fandom, not I'm not really leaving the show, but are you serious? I died already? Seriously, when I'm the crewmate, I die pretty quickly, but when I'm the imposter in this section, I win. So, okay, rest the imposter. Black is the imposter. Who's the last one? I think that's Coral. Let me see. Yep, 3 people died. Coral? Yep, Coral. So it's Red, Coral, and Black. And I just realized Red, the person that noticed me, was the one that killed me. Oh my god, that's actually kind of funny if you think about it. And it's kind of sad because I did not say a single word that would fit Lenny's character.
like say that's totes cute, but then again I don't know how to spell that crap. Well, red got voted out, so now they just need black and coral. Help! 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 I'm on fire! I am burning! I am burning! Wait, did it say that red wasn't the imposter? Oh, it was a shifter. Oh, that's why it said only 3 imposters. So yellow actually killed me, but he disguised himself as red to frame him.
But I know for sure black and coral definitely 100% imposters.
Green is sus. Gray did. Who blamed red? I don't know. Oh, gray. Well, they can't agree on who actually the imposter is, so they voted Gray out. It's not Gray. I still have a bunch of tasks to do. Also, can Lenny actually cook fish? I have never seen her cook fish before.
Oh, that's it. All the imposters survive. Great. Well, if you're a Lenny fan, so there you go. I play as Lenny, even though I really didn't do anything. Because I died early and I was doing a test and then, boom, everyone, the game is over because everyone likes to play 3 imposters for some reason. So yeah, you'll see the next character and the map, which again I only have Fungo and Scales left. Alright, so the next character on the Loud House that I'm going to be playing as is the youngest member of the Loud family, Lily Loud. And yes, as you can tell, I have the mummy wrap again, like I did with one of the other characters. I don't remember who it was, but yeah, basically I did this just to reference that Lily had diapers, or at least back then. And that's about it because, well, there's really not else I can really do with her. So basically, she's kind of plain, minus that mummy wrap around her body and stuff, but that's about it. So we're playing the Fungo for the final time, and then the last 2, which is Lid Sr. and then Clyde, will be in Scales. So don't really have much else to say, other than that Lily is actually my personal least favorite character on the show. I cannot stand this character, like, at all. One of the most annoying characters on the show. I mean, maybe part of it because I'm just not a fan of babies in general. But still, they made her this freaking annoying, right? But then again, a baby is also annoying in general, so what the hell do I know? I don't know how to take care of babies. Alright. Looks like baby Lily is a crewmate. Ooh, she's an engineer. That means she can go into vents. Alright, can I actually, like, do some tasks and not freaking die, like, early and stuff? And, oh my god, we're moving so slow. I think we're moving at 1x or something. Actually, no, I don't think this is 1x. It's probably like 1.5. And, oh my god, I swear to god, when I started this section, all they keep doing is meetings. Like, all the freaking time. Wait, what's going on, Black? Oh, doesn't speak English. Which one's black? Black is okay. Black is you. Alright, 2 more votes, maybe 1 more vote. I'm not really sure. It's super sus, just because he doesn't speak English, because he's probably from a different country. And we actually voted out Black. Now, just out of curiosity, was he actually the imposter? Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, there's 2 imposters. Okay, not 3. I thought there were 3. But I don't know. First time I played 2 imposters in quite a while. Because again, everybody loves to do 3 imposters, and I have no idea why. I remember when people used to love doing 2 imposters. But maybe 3 imposters is more fair for 15 players or something? I don't know. Probably. You know, I wonder if they ever do add like 20 players. They're gonna add 4 imposters. I wonder how 4 imposters is going to actually work, but they won't do it for 15 because it will be over in like 10 seconds. So it's too broken. There it is. Pick up those mushrooms and diamonds. And I actually haven't died yet. And they're doing the reactor again. Wait, that's a dead body. Nope. Okay, I was trying to report. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm gonna put, Oh my god, that's actually hilarious. This is funny because I found, I think it was Gray's body in laboratory, and I was trying to report it, but I couldn't. But I guess at the same time, maybe it was actually better because then I can just, because you know Lily's a baby, so she can't really like talk too much. Well, she can talk like in the later seasons, but I'm more treating her in like the earlier seasons because let's be honest, the earlier seasons of Loud House was 10 times better than the recent Loud House. Especially during season 1, 2, and 3. You want food and water? Boom. Mushroom goes here. Diamonds go here. Mushroom goes here. Uh-oh. We are mixed. I have 3 more tasks left. I might actually get through an actual full game without like a bunch of imposters interrupting. Like, this is probably the longest like game I have like. Oh, God damn it! I hit the wrong one. Like this is the longest game I have done in this section in quite a while. In fact, this might be. Oh, I said where. Oh, oops! I did not mean to say where, because I forgot. And I was a goddamn baby. You're voting out a baby. But then again, maybe it kind of makes sense. That because Lily does talk a little bit in the recent seasons.
I don't even know how I did not get voted out. Because, they were sussing me for literally no reason. Uh-oh. Oh, my task is up here. What the hell is this person doing? Hey, look at this hermit crab. You gonna call it meaning blue? No, you probably can't. No, I ain't calling it. Okay. Wait. Oh, it's R to, it's the R joystick to wipe the sand. Uh-oh. We're mixed again. Ah, come on. Come on! You're gonna let a goddamn baby take out the goddamn trash? How dare you? Watch this, I'm gonna vent. They're gonna suss me, but I don't, at this point, I don't even care. Alright, time to get voted out. Oh, wait. Okay, like, they're seriously, like, pointing each other. Myself included, and they're also voting, or pointing fingers at blue. This person called me he, but I'm a girl, you idiot. I'm not a boy. I'm gonna vote out blue. Okay, I'm somehow still in the game. I don't know how, but I am. You know, I probably should just, like, throw and, like, try to vent in front of them. Maybe I'll do that. Because they're already sus me at this point, and there's really no point of, like, you know, visiting up the, finishing the game, because they're just gonna be stupid and we're probably gonna lose anyway. So it might be worth it to vent. Let's see. Ah, damn it. I checked the right buttons to vent. Okay, the vent cooldown is like 30 seconds, so I'm gonna try to do my last task. There it is. Boom. Uh-oh. I will suss you out. Alright. I'm gonna put maroon bad. sus. I'm also gonna put sus a baby. Maroon bad. Don't worry, I know who it is. Haha, take that, Austin. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the play again replay because I want to see what the reaction is. Oh, look at this. Yeah, sus a baby. Sus a baby. Sus a baby. Don't cry, iPad kid. Oh my god, we're just insulting Austin Wins so badly. Alright, everybody. For the second to last loud I'm going to do for this section is I'm going to be the father of the two, who I used to really like back then, but now I heavily despise now. Oh look, my friend Prism is on Super Smash Bros. In fact, all three of my friends on Super Smash Bros. Because they're hanging out together right now. But I can't hang out with them today because I'm recording, and I have videos to do because I have to record so many stuff, including this one. So yeah, I'm Lynn Senior for this one, and I used to really like Lynn Senior back in the day because I thought he was absolutely hilarious, and his actor, especially Brian Stefan, or I don't know how to say his last name, but his first name is Brian. He's a very entertaining actor, and I always liked him. But recently, especially how he treats Lincoln, I just did not like him nowadays. I actually despise him nowadays. And I said a lie, but it's true. I really do not like Lynn Sr. nowadays. God damn, I need to stop saying that. But still, I don't like him. There we go, that's better. Because he's just a horrible father to his son. You know, it's always funny how someone told me that Lynn Sr. and Lincoln actually did get along together just fine. But that actually happened like once. And that was in Season 2 of Legends. Other than that, they never got along with each other. It feels like they actually hate each other. But then Lynn Sr. cried at the end of No Time to Spy, where Lincoln was saved by Albert from drowning. So maybe Lynn Sr. cares about Lincoln after all. I don't know. I really do not believe Lincoln and Lynn Sr. have a great relationship at all. In fact, in some ways, it kind of reminds me of the relationship between me and my father in certain stands. So, and not to mention of that incident locking his own son out of the house, but we don't talk about that. So yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna continue on with Lynn Sr. as I don't really have much else to say about him. And if you notice, I actually have a chef hat of him because he's a chef in the show. Well, okay, not the first 2 seasons, but at the end of Season 3, he became a chef. So, yep, because he has his own restaurant and stuff. That's still happening to this day. And I wonder what they're going to do with that in the future. Oh, who the hell knows? I don't even care what they do to it. Let's just get on with the game. I joined a room that has 2 imposters, and I guess a lot of people play 2-player I joined a room that has 2 imposters, and I realized that maybe people actually do care about 2 imposters, because for a long time, especially last year, all people care. The only thing people care about in Among Us was 3 imposters, not 2. Alright, so I'm a crewmate for Lynn Sr., and it's honestly for the best, because you know how freak out he is every time, like, you know, if there's like a murder mystery, he would like freak out if he sees a body, and he would be afraid to kill someone. So yeah, so I'm glad I'm a crewmate for this one. And there's only 2 Lau characters left, and that being Lynn Sr. and Lynn Lau Jr. Alright, my tasks are over here. And yeah, also the last 2 maps are going to be in scales. And then after that, I played 15 rounds of 3 maps each. Well, I mean, 3 times in each map. There's 5 maps. And, you know, I feel like I'm getting emotional here, since The Loud House was my favorite cartoon during the 2010s. And, like late 2010s and early 2020s. And I still can't believe, like, it's been 10 years. And when I do leave the show, or like being a fan of the show, it's just it's not gonna be the same, honestly, because I still have a soft spot for the show. Even though the fandom has been like really bad recently, I'm still gonna miss the show in some ways. That doesn't mean I'm fully going to like fully like quit the show permanently. I'm still gonna talk about it occasionally. Like, I'm still gonna make reviews of it, but I'm not gonna be a fan of it anymore. No, wait, it's EAT, right? No. So, yeah. I just put, I hate killing. So, yeah, I am gonna miss the show. But, again, I'm still gonna talk about it. That doesn't mean I'm going to, like, fully quit on it and pretend like it doesn't exist. I mean, obviously, I can't fully, like, quit watching the show. But I can quit being a fan of it. I mean, if you think that me leaving it is very pointless, well, I'm not the only person that does it. There's someone on my messenger that's also doing the same thing as I am. And one of the main hosts that created the chat in the first place doesn't even care about the Loud House anymore. But yet he's still talking about the show to this day. And wants to finish the show. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to carry on that legacy. Obviously, I don't do videos of the Loud House, but I'm just going to post them in my community posts and Facebook and do an art. So, yeah. I don't know when I'll do that again. I still haven't finished talking about Season 8 as I'm recording this. But I do have plans to at least talk about Season 9, because I was still a fan of the show when Season 9 was airing. And I feel like it's a good idea to, like, at least talk about it. And all the episodes that I've seen before, I decided to stop being a fan. How about Season 12? We'll see. I don't know about that yet. Plus, Season 12 hasn't even been announced yet. We don't even know there's going to be a Season 12. But honestly, I hope there is not a Season 12. Honestly, the show should have ended after Season 10, in my opinion. Oh wait, no. It's emergency me, so I'm going to put... What? I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Like, again, I'm using the GameCube controller, so I'm not used to the controls of Among Us compared to with my normal Pro controller. And why am I using the GameCube controller? Well, it's because my Pro controller is dead, so I need to charge it, but I'm not sure where the charger is. So at least I have At least I have a Pro controller, or at least I have a GameCube controller, but it runs on batteries, not a charger. Alright, so let's see. So they're saying that white is sus and it's banana. I'm not really sure. Or yellow. They're saying that yellow is sus. So should we go for yellow, I guess? And yeah, throughout this entire video, I haven't really been paying attention too much what is going on Among Us because I was very busy talking about my feelings about the show nowadays and what I liked about it in the past. So yeah, but I still have a blast doing it, even if it is kind of annoying to record because I'm recording 15 rounds. Normally I do like 6 rounds, 4 to 6. So this is taking a longer than normal. But once it will be out, it will be all be worth it. Oh, all my tasks are done. Alright, cool. Now, I'm gonna go to security. Okay. Oh, god damn it. What now? I swear to god, these meetings in this entire section, it's not just this video or the last section I recorded, it's been the meetings that happen all the freaking time, and it's like so annoying. Like it always happens like 3 times per game, I swear to god. Alright, what is it now? Maroon? Guys, who's first? Vote yellow. Okay, well I don't really care who I'm voting for. So I'm just gonna go with yellow because most people are saying yellow, so. Alright, yellow it is. Oh, okay, I can vote now. There we go, I just voted for yellow. Here's my drink. Soda. It's my celebration today. Okay? I mean, is it your birthday? So, if it is, happy birthday. Alright, see. Is it yellow? Let's find out. And his name is White, by the way. It was yellow. Okay, there's 3 imposters. I don't remember if there were 2 or 3, because when I joined the room, it was 2, but I guess they changed it to 3. And this has actually been the longest, or I think it's close to it, the longest 3 imposter game of the section, because most of the time when I did 3 imposter section, they were quick. I barely had time to talk about how I feel about each Loud characters, but I feel like I talked about them enough, in the intro and a little bit during the game. Again, this is why I haven't really talked about Lynn Sr. a lot, recently, because I think I already said what I needed to say about him. So now I am stuck. Crap. Oh, okay. Okay, so Banana was the imposter. Or one of them. Now Lynn Sr. is scared because he's a ghost now. And he does not like ghosts. Yep, Agent 47. Oh my god. Saying, oh wait, I can't vote because I'm dead. So yeah, usually when I'm dead, I just basically just wait it out until the next round because I literally can't do anything. Which is one of the reasons why I usually cut out when I'm dead during meetings, unless it's with my friends. Then I'll like leave it unedited. But otherwise, most of the time when I'm dead, I just cut it out. Unless something interesting happens. It wasn't Maroon the whole time. So I'm guessing he got framed. Well, I know who one of the imposters is. I don't know who the other one is. Where? No, that's not it. Oh, wait. Where the hell is... Oh, there it is. Is that him? Yeah. Crap. Oh. Emergency meeting. It's Nana. What the F do you want? Oh my god, they're turning on Banana, and Blue is stupid because Agent Alright, come on. Vote Banana out. I have no idea who the last imposter is. Just finished my soda. I was drinking a cherry Coke. I have water right next to me as well. Bro, am not even doing... Okay, sensor, because the sensor is on red. You safe? You know what? That's actually a good point. Oh, Agent 47 given up. He's no longer a super spy. It's me and Blue. Okay, I highly doubt it's Blue. Oh my god, Banana is still in the game. Oh my god, this is actually going on a lot longer than I thought it would. And like I said, most of these sections have been like very quick. Like these games, I meant, not this section. This section took a long time to record, and even though I'm technically recording it the next day, because when I record the earlier section, I was recording it till like 3 in the morning, and I had to go to bed because I had school. So yeah, but now tomorrow's my day off, and hopefully I can finish all the recordings I plan to do. Because I plan to record this. I plan to upload this video on May 2nd. Which I'm recording this on April 30th as of now. But I still haven't even started editing. Which, the good news is tomorrow. I'm lucky that tomorrow's my day off from school. That means I have the whole day to actually work on it. Alright. Now they're saying it's Blue. Okay, they're saying that it was Banana, and now they're saying that it's Blue. Guys, Blue first. Level 50 for no reason. Yeah, I hate it when people just use like levels as an excuse because they think it means something, but it really doesn't. People just don't understand that the more you play, the higher your level is. Like, look at my iPad. My iPad is like level 72, I think. I'm not sure what my level on the Switch is. I can figure it out when the game ends or when the next meeting is called. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Oh no, Blue wasn't the imposter because he's a guardian angel. So he was telling the truth the entire time. But I swear, they keep switching their opinion. First they said it was banana, and now they were saying it was blue, and then they went back to banana, then went back to blue, and then they voted out blue. Who was the other imposter? It was White. I don't think White was ever sus, honestly. I'm at level 71 in my Switch version of Among Us. So yeah. Alright, we finally made it, guys. One more character to go of the Loud House for Among Us. And also I'm playing Scales for the final one, like I said. And that would be Lynn Loud Jr. So yeah. She would be an interesting character to talk about because I actually have a lot more to say about her than I did with Lynn Sr. So let's do it. And like I said, the last character for this video is Lynn Loud. Woohoo. Yeah. So it's funny how she's one of my least favorite character on the show, and yeah, I'm playing her for the final time as being a Loud House fan. Even though I technically do have plans to do a hide and seek section, which I haven't recorded yet. But hey, at least the hide and seek one's gonna take shorter. Like it's gonna be a lot more quicker because hide and seek doesn't take as long as regular Among Us, as there's no emergency meetings in that one, or meetings at all. All you do is just do tasks and just run away, and hope you don't die. So yeah, Lynn Loud. Oh boy, she's another one of the most controversial characters on the show. When the show first aired, she was actually one of the most popular characters and well-liked in the show. I have no idea why, because I've never been a fan of this character in the first place. And then until that episode, she became one of the most heavily despised character on the show. And even still to this day, she's still very hated. And obviously it is her fault. Or at least partially, but mostly her fault for calling her own brother freaking bad luck. Like, seriously. You just lost a goddamn softball game. Like, just take it. Like I lost games all the time, and yeah, I'm okay with it, because, you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But no, she just take it way too seriously. And she's also very superstitious, which is very annoying. Especially during that hockey episode. Oh my god, that episode on Thin Ice. One of the worst episodes of Season 4. I hated that episode, even as a hockey fan. And it really sucks because, you know me, I'm a huge hockey fan. But yet they completely ruin it. And someone has asked me if I am excited for the new hockey episode for the Loud House that's coming up soon. Because, for those of you who don't know, there's actually another Loud House hockey episode coming out. And I was like, hell no, I already know they're going to screw that up. So I am not looking forward to that episode at all. Yeah, it's also kind of funny because Lynn is a sports person and so am I. So you'll think that me and her will get along and she would have been my favorite characters on the show. But no, I never liked this character because I just find her really obnoxious, even as a sports person. In fact, she reminds me of one of those annoying sports people that I've seen online. And I have seen them before, and they're not very present to be around. So, yeah, I'm not really a fan of Lynn. So, if I get the imposter, I think that would fit perfectly for her. And I'm just going to, like, just keep killing. Because some people will say she is evil. Might be even worse than Lola. Hey, but we'll see. We'll see if I even get the imposter or crewmate as Lynn Loud, and for the last time ever for the Loud House as a fan. Until the hide and seek video, of course.
Alright, for the last game for the Loud House stuff of playing Among Us, I'm a crewmate. And if you notice, I'm wearing like a cow thing, and that's actually a reference to Darien, which is basically like the Disneyland version of the Loud House. And also, I'm wearing the hockey mask, just like I did for
One of the other characters, though I forgot it was, but I'll
show it on screen. And I try to find other sport things, but there literally isn't. So that's really the only thing I can literally reference as sports. Oh wait, it was Lucy. I don't need to show it on screen because Lucy is spooky. That's why. Now that I think about it, I should have gone to the other one, but I feel like the hockey mask fits her more. And plus, Lynn has wore that mask before in the Halloween special. I have a feeling that Nana is the imposter. And you know what's... I know something very stupid about Lynn, and it has nothing to do with her character herself. It's how fans were like when she had a crush on a boy in the Switzerland episode. I was the only person, apparently, that felt like that was completely out of character for Lynn. And yeah, I said that it just made no sense at all. How Lynn basically said she was clearly not interested in dating back in season 4, and then they just throw that out the window. And then people like defended that, saying like, but people change all the time. It's like, yeah, that's true, but I expected like 3 or 4 years when she was like in high school, not in freaking middle school. But so yeah, Lynn was completely out of character in that episode in Switzerland. But Married to Miss, I think that's what it's called, in season 9, where Henrik came to visit Royal Woods. I was like, okay, now this was the Lynn I was expecting. Not the person that had a crush on a boy in Switzerland in that episode. But Henrik is really a good character. I was glad they brought him back for season 9. Will he appear again? I have no idea. I'm going to know. I know what I'm going to say about Lynn. I'm going to space. Knock. I think it's NCK. This out. No, it's not out of the park. Oh, great. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Okay, just in time. I'm just going to vote randomly. So I wasn't paying attention at all. Okay, they're saying that it's blue. No, it wasn't blue. It was blue. Alright, one imposter left. I'm just... Ooh, I've scanned. Oh, since everyone is just not really caring about visuals, so I'm just gonna do my med scan. Uh-oh, the reactor. Come on, we better fix it. Oh. Where? Who found the body? It was pink. Okay. I'm gonna put I don't know. I'm gonna put IDK for short because that's literally what it means. I don't know. I don't know, so I'm gonna skip. I'm assuming most people are gonna skip as well. I was in storage, then reactor. Someone ran past, but I forgot. Sorry. Okay. Let's just skip for now. And then try to figure out in the next meeting. Okay, just finish up my task, and they're all on the right side. Okay, 2 leaves left. This one. Yay! All my tasks are complete. Alright, now let's just look around trying to find some dead bodies. You know, if I end up getting voting out, I wonder if people are going to be glad that I get voted out because I'm Lynn. I wouldn't be surprised. Whoa, what the hell? Yellow just appeared out of nowhere. Okay, am I the only person that feels like that's suspicious? Uh-oh. Alright, hit the right buttons this time, Michael. Okay, never mind. Oh, god damn it, the cat is meowing. I wonder if they saw it. Please tell me they saw it. Felix, shut up. In the middle where I'm recording. Oh, yes, they got him. Please tell me they got him. Sorry about the cat meowing, guys. He does that a lot sometimes. It's Mommy. Yeah, right. I was actually a person named Mommy. Alright. I didn't even know that. I bet it was just trying to lie saying it's my mommy and all that stuff, but nope, I was wrong. Alright, please, please, please. I think they got him. Yes! We got him!
That is it, baby! Finally, 15 rounds of this is complete for the 10-year anniversary of the Loud House of Among Us. Let's go. Now, if you'll excuse me, I had to go and shut my cat up.
Alright, everybody, that is going to be the end of the 10-year anniversary of the Loud House, of playing the Loud House characters in Among Us. I really had a great time doing this section. It may be a pain in the ass to record, and editing is also going to be kind of a pain in the ass because it's a lot longer video than what I normally do when I play Among Us, but it's still worth it. But as long as I get it out by May 2nd, I'm honestly happy. So yeah, I'm not quite done with Among Us just yet. I do have plans to do a hide-and-seek section with the Loud characters and the 3 maps. Oh, and the 5 maps, playing the 3 times each. So yeah, but I think that one's going to be a little bit shorter. I don't know how much shorter. It's still going to take a little bit to record, but hopefully it's going to be a lot shorter than this one. I have a feeling this one's going to be close to 3 hours. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, that's it. I'm kind of sad in some ways that I'm going to miss the Loud House, honestly. I'm going to miss being a fan of it. I had so many great memories of it. I met a lot of great people, but the fandom is just way too toxic, and I just can't stand them anymore. So it's the best for me to move on from the fandom. Maybe someday I'll come back and be a fan of the show. I don't know, we'll see. But that doesn't mean I'm going to fully quit watching the show. I'm still going to watch it because it would be wrong for me to actually do that. And I'll still talk about the show, occasionally. So I will be changing my profile picture. What will it be? Who knows? I don't even know yet. You'll probably see May 3rd or May 4th because I have to get it set up and stuff. So yeah. So happy 10-year anniversary to the Loud House. It came out when I was 11 years old, and here I am, 21 years old, 10 years later, recording a stupid video about the show. Well, it's not really about the show. It's more about playing these characters in a video game that I also play a lot. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's longer than what I normally do, so, yeah. So, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day, and happy 10-year anniversary to the Loud House. Goodbye, everyone. Let's have it. Let's say it loud and proud. Always remember that, folks. Loud and proud.